When when did you start playing?
This is old, dog. This is
Like years old? Oh, it's Evil Within 2.
Yeah.
You ain't play,
That's
you
what
ain't
I
play
said.
that
I
one?
was like, if they got Evil Within 2, I'm like, what more are they trying to do with us?
The wall is grabbing him by the back of the throat. Ooh, it's a free trial. You want to play?
Play it.
You said you had to turn the game off?
Dog, like, play it. Oh, no, that's
I
2.
said-
No, that's 2.
It's a free trial.
Yeah, that's 2.
But, alright.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't even think I've ever heard of Evil Within.
Bro, this is like 2000, I think,
Sorry, is it the first one?
14, like 14, it
1999?
came out. 2014.
I ain't trying to play this game, man. Look
Dog,
at
I was down in Key West, like, hey, yo, the fuck they trying to do to me?
Look at his faces. Look, what the hell is
sounds,
this?
though, dog, no. This is like...
Oh, because you play with surround sound on and shit, right?
Well, I mean, you know, back then I didn't have all of the surround sound at that point in time, but it was still just the feel of the game. I'm running, and you know they let you like open up cabinets and stuff, and you can close the cabinet. You can hide in the cabinet, and these niggas still chasing you. Like,
Oh, I think I heard about that. And then like,
Oh,
you can't be
yeah.
making noises moving around in there.
hey,
Like,
this is a
do you start off in like a cave? Not a cave, but you start off in like a
fucking
some butcher's
room, yeah.
room thing, whatever. And he be chasing you through the
Dog,
hallways.
That shit, because he's strong as shit too. So if he hits you, it's game over. So it's almost like you gotta like evade him, and then he's like, I think he's blind, but he can hear. So then he goes, and if he hears something, he fucking goes instantly.
Swinging at it?
He goes into this fucking like menacing chop, and as soon as you get hit when he's in that menacing stage, you're dead. So he has like a chainsaw, and he like puts it up in the air, and he goes in that direction, and then he like hits a wall, and then like gets dazed.
Is this him with a box on his
Yeah,
fucking head?
pretty much. Yep.
Okay.
And then you can like hide in the closet and shit, and then you see this nigga going past you.
So what do you? Is it like a puzzle game?
It's all puzzle.
You gotta find your way out.
You
of
gotta
this
like
shit?
let him do his thing and not let him hear you, and then try to get out of that maze. But yeah, that first half an hour of that game, you definitely in the shits.
Nah.
And of course, let you make one false move, let you make a noise while you in that fucking closet. They just go to an animation where he just sticks the goddamn chainsaw into the closet, and the whole screen goes red. Fucking crazy.
What do you hear? What the fuck? What are you hearing?
It's nasty. It's all nasty.
How long you make? You said you only made.
I got a little far in the first quarter of the game. But after that, I was like, hey, yo, dog, I can't keep doing this shit to me. Because everything is like, you go places and it's quiet. Then you see, like, it's almost like Walking Dead. You see, it's walkers over there. So then you're like, all right, I need to go get like a fucking transformer from over there. So I gotta be quiet. As soon as a fucking twig snaps, niggas on you.
So what? You only in this room the whole time? Like
no.
You got out of the room.
The beginning is like a whole story, man. That's what I like about it. The story is great, but then you're like immersed into this shit.
Well, look. Like some shit I don't want no parts of.
Yeah, no.
To be honest with you.
In real life, no. At all.
Well, real life
no.
or in the damn game. No.
But I think he's a cop. And like the whole world, whatever happened, it just happened. And then he like woke up and he was in like a little butchery and shit. The goddamn guy was doing his thing with his little chainsaw and dragging bodies off the thing, chopping them up. And you trying to quietly sneak past this dude. And as soon as you like make any noise, he goes into this a nasty ass like, hey yo, dog.
Why he got a safe on his face though?
This ain't gotta be that. Yeah.
He really don't want anybody to see him.
No.
I guess. Like I don't know what's going on. With that.
This game
Got
is
a backpack?
all stealth. As soon as you make a sound.
I'm playing Days Gone, and Days Gone is
Yo, no.
has some stuff with it, but it ain't like
The
that
bull,
type of motherfucker trying to kill you.
the bull, Cassim, what's his name? Curtis. He's playing this game that I play as well, Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah,
I was like, I hope you play this game.
I have it. So
You should play that game. Like, you can play that. You can play all Wu-Tang music in the background. And you have a great
play all
time.
Wu-Tang music in the
Yeah,
background?
but that game, no, it's like certified open world, dope ass game.
Oh yeah, I heard. Dimitri and Jay played it.
And then I played this game, Horizon.
Yeah, I heard about that one too.
Yes,
So what's over Horizon?
Horizon is a great game. Also,
Is that first? Is that a first
RPG kind of first? Yeah,
first person?
like RPG. All these games are RPG. You're a character playing something, going out into the world, figuring out all.
Horizon look dope.
No, this
Is it a first person?
or
do you see you see the character?
You can see the character, so it's like a third person.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, definitely third person. But but it was something that about this game, like when it came out, a lot of people complained because niggas was dying every time, and they were like, "Hey, yo, dog,
Why the game keeps it real like that or something?"
The easy level is hard. you get fucked up. Certain characters you meet, you be like, "Hey, yo, dog, I can't keep running, sliding, and spinning. These niggas' moves is catching up with me." So it's definitely, oh yeah. I love this game as well.
So
but Ghost is definitely, this is by far.
What kind of game is it? Like
It's
what,
an RPG.
what the fuck is it about?
Like an RPG, Horizon.
So it's not like a multi people playing on the same.
No.
levels
It's
and
just
shit
you.
like
It's just you.
that?
No other people. Just
Did
you.
it just come out last month?
Oh, no, no, not
2
last
years
month.
ago. All right.
No, hold on, wait.
Last year?
No, that's what was that?
Zero Dawn is not the
It's
same.
like
thing?
Horizon. That game came out like months ago.
The one that you talking about?
Yeah,
Oh shit. All right.
it's
So maybe
that
it's
first one right there. What's that
PS5?
first one? Whatever the name of it is, though. Yeah, Forbidden West.
Oh, okay, good.
That joint. Yeah, I heard about the previous ones, but this one, it got so many ratings just because people were used to whatever. And this game, you playing it and you're like, "Hey, why these fucking animals and things in the wild strong as shit early?"
Yeah.
And you find yourself dying fast.
Do you figure out why? Like you've been playing it?
Oh yeah.
Do you figure out why you be dying fast? Like
there's no
that's
explanation.
stealth? Is it about stealth too?
They came out with like several like
There's no
updates to
explanation?
like try to make it more easier.
Nah.
But no, that game hard. It's hard, but it's a good hard though. You appreciate the hardness, but you get pissed off at it. Like, hey, yo, why can't I should be taking these motherfuckers down with 3 swipes. Now I gotta jump, run, spin, hide, recover, go back, stealth move.
It's a good storyline and everything.
This story is super dope. It's super dope. It's like set in the future. Like pretty much all the people from Earth left, and they tried to create some sort of like habitat that they can send away, and she's trying to like reconnect that with saving her homeland. Yeah, it's super dope. And you know,
These are the things you be fighting.
they got some character. Oh, that motherfucking snake is hard as shit. It's definitely a fight, especially when you first fight it. It's hard. The second time, you know, you get used to it, but it's still hard because it do all this shit. Like it coils up, and then fucking goes into the dirt,
Shit,
pop
like-
up somewhere else while you're running and spending low on health.
The fucking designs look dope as hell.
Bro, it's definitely, it's because it's so many, it's like clans within it, and she's like going around and they're like, oh, the savior is here. Yeah, it's dope. I love it.
What Curtis
'Cause-
played on Twitch or something?
No, I just, you know, because my friend of his on
Okay.
PlayStation. So
Shout out
that's
to Curtis
like, that's
Cakes.
freaking Golden Gate Bridge right there. So this is set for, you know, in
I was like, way in the future.
hundreds of years. Yeah.
Who made these damn mechanics?
Bro, it's super dope. And they're like, oh, we're going to go to Vegas. And it's like, you know, anytime I see Vegas, I'm like, it's my game.
Yeah.
But no, that
Did you make it the
damn.
biggest?
See, this is dope. This is dope. I definitely love the storyline, but they also did the same. And like on PS5, all of these the grass, you can hear that shit. Like, motherfuckers be running through.
This is beautiful.
You can hear all that. But Ghost of Tsushima is the same way. And Ghost is just like, that's a damn Ronin warrior.
No, because I think I seen Jay playing it on PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody play it on PlayStation 5 yet, but it looked dope.
Yeah, no, it's definitely still dope. I'm sure it's still, only thing is just kind of qualities on the looks.
Yeah,
but is man.
But I think it's, I don't know if it's a full game of Ghost of Tsushima that I have, but I have it because they had like a free something on if you got the PlayStation Plus. So
man, that game you will love it from the jump because you're a damn like ninja warrior trying to avenge. They always avenge.
Well, they got me on the visual. I'll tell you that already. Shit.
No, that fucking game, bro. I'd be like, you can, because it's an open world, so you can like do all your challenges and sub quests and all of that. But sometimes when you go up to like the rocks, you find this big ass cliff. You gotta climb it. You get up there and I like, position the camera. And you can see the moon, and it's like glistening off the grass and shit. Oh man, that game is too dope. It's too dope. But this game is as well is the same.
I always wanted to pick. I mean, not everybody's sitting there looking at scenery and games and shit like that. So like, I mean, it's appreciated when they pay attention to that.
No,
details. I'll be that guy that's looking all around and trying to look at the sky. I'm like, oh, look how
we came up with double dribble when the damn fans in the crowd, their whole move was this.
Double dribble. Oh, what's going on?
And all we were like, damn, as long as they have that, that's cool. But as soon as they start advancing it, and then the crowd would do that, and then they would like go into some fucking cataclysmic shock and be like,
oh.
Start cheering into each other and shit. Like, they mess up.
2D as games
but they
and shit.
always try to perfect it, and that's what's like dope right now because they got it to a point where it's, man, the damn crowd is in it. Sometimes they fuck up. They be like,
people in there high fiving and stuff. Don't they be sipping and eating
just
food
a normal
and stuff
play. Ain't nobody high fiving.
You play like the NBA, the sports games on PS5?
I haven't played 2K yet.
Okay, 2K.
I'm just biased.
22K.
Yeah. 2K. What do they call it? 2K23.
Mm-hmm. Why so you biased?
Just because I
play the older games.
The leap hasn't been brought yet.
No.
The leap when it's like, oh, distinctively, this game is on, a whole another level. Every year it's pretty much the same shit. They just add a couple moves or whatever. So
the game like
the visuals they're pretty much standard right now. They got the visuals on lock. They're not changing the visuals, but it's just more of the just the moves.
You only go but so far and shit with
until we start really controlling Snoop Dogg.
See, this is this is from the fucking
like
game.
Trust.
Look at this guy.
Remember, double dribble, you ain't get none of this stuff.
Of course, double dribble. Why you gonna make double dribble?
Double dribble.
It's just white dots is your head.
And everybody jump shot was the same.
Then they be like
the dunk.
The hand be like,
and then when they dunked, it turned into a sequence. So when you went up for a dunk, it just went into a
cut screen.
Man, I thought I was this shit playing that game, dog. Nowadays, everybody,
you the same number, the same player on the team.
Look at his. You got the sweat from the arm.
Mm-hmm. That's just crazy. But they I guess I was gonna say they didn't do any advancement on that. But how much more, even in the background blur, you know who that is back there.
But that's where they're
and that's not a cut. In. That's not a cutaway scene. Look at that guy.
They're
the
honing in
with the look at the guy. Audience. That's the audience members you talking about back there.
Man.
My man back there with the red on with the swiping. Back there, be cleaning up the floor for you and everything.
Damn, they say all type of shit. Fuck you. No, I don't say that. But,
I guess you ain't got to advance any further. Hey.
But yeah, see, you can see the sweat.
Well, the sweat
You can see the fatigue in these characters.
The jersey spots. All right. I wonder what the next level going to be. Like, what do you do? Even the tattoos on his arm. Like, what the hell?
No, it's gonna be 4D.
Which is a whole straight human.
You're gonna buy some sort of like thing, cause like I forget what I wrote. It was like Despicable Me 4D, I think, or it could have been something else in Orlando, Florida. And we went in there, and it was a 4D ride. So you sitting there, and on the chair, they had like whenever the bugs like ran up under people, you could feel the air. No, it was like, no, you could feel the ripple. It'd be like, hey yo. And then yes, also with like they were riding in a carriage, and it's like wet and stuff. So when they hit like a pot of water, something spraying your face. Like,
yeah.
Like I love that. So that's like definitely the next, because now they got
everything.
Like
just the next in video games.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be. We're gonna be able to buy a little box that's gonna be like some shit that throw dirt,
floor.
some shit that throw dirt in your face.
Here goes a little patch of fake dirt. You can order that. This is the water. You can use your own water or whatever. Just set that up in front of you. Put little things on the ground just in case.
Right there with it.
A little spritz. When you buy a movie, it comes with like not a potpourri. It comes with some type of pack. Like, all right, this movie's gonna at a certain time. It's gonna have an orange. Someone's gonna squeeze the orange, so you just gotta. It's all timed. It just comes with the movie and shit. A little 4D movie.
That's gonna be experience. That's the next level up.
I can see that. That's what's up. Who doing that? Who working on that? Who working on that next level? That sounds about right. Because they got of course 4DX movies and shit.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah, damn. Wonder what that next level gonna be, man. You ever been to a 4DX movie?
Not a movie, just shit
at
in Orlando.
Yeah, Universal Studios and shit.
4D.
First one was Shrek. That's what I saw. The Shrek joint at Universal. Because when you talking about the bugs, it's like bugs or something that have ran by, like donkey or something like that, and they blew air at your feet and like pumps. Like it was like a little, things going. So I was like, man, they got me. Then like donkey spit water in Shrek's face, and I got spat on, and I'm like, okay, I don't like this.
See, yeah, they.
But that sounds like as far as the home experience, keeping everybody in home because they got streaming now. And they like we streaming shit. So I can see that being the next thing.
Ain't no need for you to go outside. You just be in the house getting sprayed on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on now. That sound like good sweet. But speaking of keep people home and with the streaming and stuff like that, Halloween. You asked me if I seen Halloween. Halloween ends. I saw in the theater, and you said that it's playing on Peacock. Is that what you said? Oh yeah. I was like, why go to the movies? Now I was going to go to the movies to see it anyway.
Yeah. I like definitely jealous of that.
But and I watched it in not 4DX, but I watched it in what do you call that shit? The Dolby Atmos theater, where they're like the fucking seats vibrating a little bit and all the sound is like supreme. Man, I'm in there. This movie, because it's Halloween. Halloween movies are just everything. Like the little jump scares they be kind of trying to get you is like simple. It just was so loud and piercing. It was like, and the music was like, like, God damn. And your seat be like, boom, but nothing really happened. Jeez. It's like a fake jump scare. And I was like, God damn. You kept hearing like the people in the theater scream like, ooh, But
see, I missed that part. I do.
Yeah, that's why I got to see it in the theater. I can't sit home and watch a horror movie especially not slasher like that.
Shit at home by yourself anyway.
Yeah. Well, I watched Atlanta by myself.
That's Atlanta.
But yeah, not scary movie. Yeah. Did you play that game by yourself? The Evil Within?
Oh yeah.
You play you by yourself in the whole
house? I turned that shit off. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh yeah, no.
But Halloween ends. I think you asked me how was it. Let me tell you, the first one. The first of this trilogy.
Was there any sleeping bag situations in this?
No, no sleeping bag. I was like, at one point, I was like, was this rated R? or is it rated PG-13? But then, after some other shit happened, I was like, okay, it's rated R. That boy got fucked up. It was fucking some people
and they
up.
Showed it.
Oh yeah, they show people getting fucked up. Yeah, I love. There's one boy. He had a whole mouth situation going on.
Oh, took
that
it
shit
off.
Yes, it was all fucked up. I was like, yo, that's why I like watching Halloween movies, man. Like this series or slasher movies, they just be fucking people up. I'm like, god damn, but it ain't fucking people up like you see in Saw, where it's just gory for no reason. Your skin getting slowly peeled off, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's like you're just gonna get fucked up on some crazy shit. You're like, god damn.
I got it confused. I was like, this wasn't Sleeping Bag.
You talking Friday the 13th?
That was Jason.
Yeah, Jason. Yeah.
Jason, you gotta search Jason Sleeping Bag.
Oh, I'm familiar with a lot of those.
Nah, you ain't see that one though.
I remember the one I was telling you they had sex in the tent. And he came in and like the dude was like on the bottom. He was looking up, and the knife just came through. He was like, what the? And then he took it right up her. She just split in half. I was like, damn.
See, that's
and then
hard.
he just came in on him. Whack. I like, damn.
But could you imagine you in the wilderness having a good old time, and somebody come over your sleeping bag and close the hole up?
Oh, you talking about that?
And then dash you into a tree. Yo, why is this dude like that? And that's what the sound. That's why I was like, if you search it, you'll hear that sound, and that's just everything.
Shit. Well, this one wrapped up. They wrapped it up. Like she's
it's done.
She already said she's not doing no more. Yeah, she said she's not.
She
doing
old
no
as
more.
shit. She like goddamn 80.
I mean, I don't know if that's got anything to do with it, but I'm just saying.
And they coming out now is on Peacock, and like they already fucking up with that.
I think, because when they do that, when they put it on like streaming and in the movie theaters at the same time, people say that it's not. They don't have faith in like the movie and stuff like that. But I could see like the story was just. It's like they was doing too much, man. Like.
That's what I thought.
I was like, why y'all? It's like the story they told here seemed like something that could have been, or they could have told or wanted to tell in like a mini series on like Netflix or Peacock, I guess. But it was just like, why are y'all trying to take this twist or the story and make it like? I mean, I'll just say it's not a major spoiler or nothing like that, or a spoil the movie at all. But like maybe it's a little bit of a plot, but like just it's like a little love tale going in there. That's all that I'm saying about it. So it's like this little love thing, interest thing they try to put in there, and I'm like, that should have been established, like maybe started to be established in like the last movie, the movie before this one, and then, but it was too fast. It's like we can't believe that you want to do this love stuff here, and it wasn't Jamie Lee Curtis's character, although there was a little thing with her and the cop, the sheriff boy, which I thought was cool. I like the sheriff boy, man. It was always a good time to see him in there, but and then just the whole. There's other stuff they did with Michael Myers that I didn't like. Like, see, when you watch it, like like I like to talk about it, like open, like spoiler talk about it. But it's this things he did in this movie that I'm sure we've never seen him do before, and it's like, why would he do that? Why is he doing this now? Why do y'all want this? Why is the story being told like this? It could have went out a different way, but the kills were dope. And the last, I guess, encounter with Jamie Lee Curtis's character and Michael Myers was I was satisfied. I was like, yeah. People was in the audience like cheering and shit. I was like, okay, we got a good audience. Okay. But at the end of it, when it was all said and done, like people was like clapping at the end of it and shit too. So I was like, that's what's up. But
they were trying to kill this dude.
It's just,
decades.
My God. Let me tell you this, though. Well, no, I can't tell you this, but all I can say is this is the last movie. That's all I'm going to say. Without spoiling, this is going to be the last movie. One. I don't know why they didn't. People who killed him before didn't do what was done in this movie. Jamie Lee Curtis wasn't fucking around in this one. That's all I know. She was. She wasn't fucking around in none of them. But this one, she wasn't fucking around in this one either.
I was thinking before.
Well, the first one, she wasn't really in the second one too much, which I was like, And the second one kind of corny. This was kind of corny too, because that stupid story. But the kills are good. Kills kept me involved. But I remember at one point in the movie, I was like, why are y'all doing this?
I
then there's like the killing stuff.
I thought it was going to end up her being Michael Myers.
Well, I don't know how it's going to end up. I don't want to spoil it.
But
I don't know. This is the last movie. She might.
Ain't no other
because
way.
they said it's supposed to be Halloween 1. That Halloween movie came out, then this trilogy takes place right after Halloween 1. So all the other stuff don't even matter to this. So if you just watch the first one and then come to this, it tells a story. But
that's crazy.
as I was getting there, once I started getting to the point where why they doing this dumb shit, and that fucking music, I like just cue the music, man. And then it said October 31st. I like, oh, here we go. And then the music started playing. I was like, oh, here we go. I had my seat laid back.
Make sure this thing ain't that. It's to be something strong.
I had my seat laid back, and then it said October 31st. I was like, here we go. Then they start playing the music. I like, I like to get involved. I was like, what are you about to do? And
this is the time of the year too. Well, we always set our own self up for this shit. It's like this motherfucker didn't exist in the summertime or goddamn March.
Sure.
It's only after like when Halloween come. This nigga now is out of his damn.
Yeah, he came out of somewhere too. They show you where he came out of too. Man, like a superhero or a supervillain or something.
Shit. Okay. All the memes about the damn like supervisor that's looking at you and shit.
Oh, all his memes about Halloween and supervisor.
Oh my god! It's always it was the one like he was standing behind a bush, next to the bush, and it was like this is how your supervisor look at you after you done called off, but then like came in after you called off. Shit like that, like yo dog.
Looking at you
Stop
like
fucking
that.
with this guy. I ain't fucking with no goddamn Mike.
Yo, you saw the last one, right? Remember they beating him up in the street? They trying to jump him?
That's when I was like, man, I ain't fucking
with this nigga.
Yeah, it was stupid.
You ain't see that part when they jumping him?
I didn't.
They jumping and then
like
people
that.
started like weaning off, and then she like, all right. And they walking away. She like, no, because she wanted to see it, make sure it was done. And she walking away, and he's like, As soon as somebody got one swipe, that was it. They're like, left the hole open. Swipe. Like he's fucking them up, breaking heads open. I'm like, all right.
Like all these years, we never like thought of jumping this motherfucker. but you know, you always go to the right hoods. People coming home, they're trick or treating, they come. You know, the dad is at work.
I'm glad they never took it there with that shit. Like Mike Myers and Halloween in the Hood or something.
That was Jason in Manhattan.
Yeah.
That's when
they were like the only Freddie fought some niggas in the hood too.
But no,
Jason in Manhattan.
Yeah, that's when the black ball.
I remember.
He was beating that motherfucker up, but then he got tired. Fucking Jason knocked his damn head off. I'm like, damn. We almost had this motherfucker. Like
we part of the community.
But if they had like a bunch of motherfuckers jumping this motherfucker, they would never be another Jason.
We part of this community, trying to help him out. Come on, man, you got him and shit. Oh, as I was with the Dream Warriors. I was like, the girl got him. She's slicing him up, and then they ain't get Freddy.
Motherfuckers tired.
Why you blinking?
You start going into your all right, left hook, right.
Nah,
Good.
Jason's.
Good. This motherfucker.
I mean,
Jason.
One
swift.
Shit.
These damn
characters. Man. Once it said October 31st, and he came in and put that work in, that music start playing.
They gonna replace it though, because we've had these people, these characters since the damn 70s. So this is over 40 years.
I'm just letting people know out there. There's no after credit scene. What you see at the end before the credits roll is it.
That's how a movie
Y'all
should
let me know what you think of the last shot in the movie. So when you see it too, Carl, let me know what you think of the last shot in the movie. So I don't know, I don't know.
The last damn shot.
Last shot, because it's last shot in the credits roll. I stay till after because I know they're gonna play the music until the final thing. And I love that music.
Here, I haven't seen it, so I'm putting my chips in. Got Jamie been fucking Mike the whole time.
But how could she be him not the whole time? Because first one, she can't be in there. You think she in there just stabbing herself up? Because he was locked up too.
We seen a lot of crazy people.
A
lot of crazy people.
You mean like in this one, or she was in?
Oh no, just period, just in life. No. Just like outside of this, just people in general, human beings. We're crazy as fuck. We are weird. We're fucking all of the dumb shit and all of the good shit. But my man, my homie from Africa, he told me this story about like when he moved to America. Dog, this story it was crazy because it took me a long time to like process it. He was telling me that when he would go to America to visit his family, and then he would chill like for a month or two, and then he would go back. But when he come over here, our thing, and he's like of my generation. So, years ago when it was like, Air Force Ones was the thing, they pretty much still is the thing, right? You get you a clean pair of kicks, brand new, fresh, all white, get off me. That type.
Get off.
This motherfucker goes back to Africa, and he said this one guy seen him with his new sneakers, and he was like, I want my sneakers back. Like,
what the fuck?
Sneakers back.
Oh, he just said
These
that?
like some crazy shit. I want my sneakers back. And he was like, no. But he knew already how it was. But he just came back from America. He visited his family that's here, having a good time, all of that. This dude say he wanted sneakers back. And he was like, hey, yo, these are mine. This motherfucker said he pulled out a knife and fucking poked himself a couple times. They're mine. And this nigga was like, I'm gonna have to fight this guy to the death over some like $60 Nikes. These ain't Jordans. This nigga he said the main thing over there is like they see you with a new pair of something that is from over here.
Yeah.
They were all with the smoke. And I'm like, hey yo, dog, he stabbed himself. He was like, the bull poked himself a couple times, bleeding everything. Shit. Give me my sneakers. I'm like, hey yo, dog, this ain't even. We got to call NATO. I got to call NATO on this nigga. This ain't gonna be the end of it. If I give him my sneakers, it's gonna be now. I gotta give him my leg. Like I'm gonna have to give him some hard shit. If he willing to stab himself and like make marks on him, I'm like, hey, yo, dog.
So what was the conclusion? He gave up the.
He gave the sneakers.
Hopefully.
Hey, yo, dog, you ain't gonna fight nobody.
I mean, no. I mean, it was some guy he never seen after that, or.
That's how.
Or is the guy he never seen before?
No, it gotta be way more to this story, but that's where he ended it at. Like the bull poked himself.
You just saying?
I gave him the sneakers.
From that story, Jamie Lee Curtis is Jamie Lee Curtis is Mike Myers.
What ties this all in?
What's going on?
It's how scary people can be.
Oh, all right.
This dude is willing to.
Oh.
For some damn Air Force Ones.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie has been Michael Myers the whole time.
Oh,
that's what I'm gonna say, and that's my take. I'm gonna watch this shit because it's on Peacock.
Yeah, let's keep promoting Peacock.
Promoting, hey, Peacock, shout him out real quick. But no, I'm definitely gonna watch it, and
shit,
because we're in this cycle, and I hate that when cycles end. But we all need stuff to end so we can move forward and go to the next. But we're talking about these are the classics. These are the greats. These people, we've been watching these movies since born in the 80s. I've been watching Mike Myers, Jason, Freddy, Hellraiser. You talk about these people coming to an end. Yeah, it was cool. I was scared as fuck when I was young, but trust me, dog, I've met some Michael Myers in today's world. And trust me, I'm willing to run these niggas over. I'm not taking no chances. I'll go straight to the judge.
Speaking of run over, there's a run over. Thing too, but shit.
Speaking about run overs,
you didn't watch the second one, did you? Oh my bad. Okay, would you about to segue into something else?
I was gonna go to Atlanta, the damn invisible car.
No, that's not Atlanta yet. Talk about Atlanta yet.
Hey, dog, come on, man.
Wait
till I get my invisible car, dog.
Overall, I ain't got no ratings or nothing for this. I do recommend it if you like slasher movies and you like having fun in the theater and stuff like that. But don't go in it expecting no good ass story. Don't go in there expecting
this never should be good.
Although the first one was pretty good. It's a pretty good story for like the comeback of what it was. And then the second one was like, what are y'all doing? And then this one is even cornier than the second one, but the kills is what saved it. And then Jamie Lee Curtis being in it more helped saved it too.
Bro, this chick has been getting bread.
I've been getting what? Bread,
money, screw.
Mulat,
mulatto.
Getting
from
ready,
fucking 1970 something off of this story. This little every Halloween. Since then, we've been Jamie Lee Curtis is running from this nigga. I'm like, keep Jamie Lee Curtis away from me, dog. I've had plenty of stories. Well, it's definitely been about Mike. Mike always that guy, but then Jason is just.
I don't know what the hell Jason ain't.
Who would you rather
be chased by Michael Myers, man. Jason is he is like the undead. He can probably die.
Mike got the knife. That's all Mike got.
Jason just coming at you. He folding people up,
Jason
man. He be
got
living
that
and folding.
goddamn-
And like
He got that machete,
got the chainsaw, the machete. He just got his fingers. I don't know what the fuck.
hands.
And you can't kill him.
Yo,
People have shot him with shotguns. He just look at you and just keep walking, and then like
Jason
he
is the
close enough
same
and
dude
break your face off.
from
That's why I like
Goonies.
him too. That's why I like Mike Myers, because he's a human. He is a man doing this, but
But
the myth of what he does, him being a boogeyman,
See,
is bigger than him. Like, you know what I mean?
that's why we get rid of
Which
these
is
people,
fucking
because
crazy.
you know, back then you could man, you can't say certain shit, but
Oh.
you know,
But let me cut you off before you get yourself in trouble or something. But let me just say, I liked one of my favorite scenes in this. Yeah, I guess one of my favorite. I guess you call it that. One of my favorite scenes in this. We just talk about one scene. He's stabbing somebody. He's gonna do that in this movie.
Yeah.
He's stabbing somebody. Like, he's fucked up. You see him like he's hurt from whatever just happened. He stabs the dude, and then he like perks up a little bit. Then he keeps stabbing him, and he starts to like stand up straight. And it's like I was like, oh, that's kind of like they telling us he gets his life force or whatever from like killing. And I'm thinking it's probably like I mean, if you keeping him human, it's probably like his adrenaline and all that and everything is just like getting him pumped up, because he was hurt and he started stabbing the guy. He got hit him once. And he's like, you seen him jolt, and I was like, I like that they showed that, because like it's like, how is he like, you know, he's out there when he was getting jumped and beat down with pipes and bats, and then he hit that guy at one time. And that one slice got him like excited or whatever. I know.
God.
He's how they had a katana out there, be like stab, stab, and how to get my distance. But once he swiped that one guy, that's what got him pumped up, and he's like able to take the hits and everything, because I guess that fuels his adrenaline and everything.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said
People got fucked up in this doing though.
like, you know, we can't now in today's climate. You can't.
What you trying to say something? Look,
I know, you don't know. I'm on the
screen,
line of it.
If the screen jump, we just trying to make sure he can get canceled. What you trying to say?
And then in today's weather forecast, no, dog, like, because you hear, all right, so I'll dub it down.
Please.
You hear about like old man strength.
Okay, all right. Old man strength. Okay, cool. Old man strength.
Because you got old man strength in you. You got.
Yeah. But you think, you think Mike is like that?
Come on.
Oh, yeah, he got, I mean, yeah, but something's missing in there, so he does have some psychological
Look, dog,
issues.
I done took care of these kids for a while now, and I done heard enough.
Yeah.
It's time for y'all ass to go to bed. Permanently.
Who's it permanently?
This motherfucker just continuously been like just parading our lives for years. For years, dog. Somebody about to go to sleep tonight with a dream of this guy
Of Mike Myers?
just over you, and then it's over. You know what is your first move when you see this motherfucker in like 5 feet away from you? That's what I want to ask.
Yeah,
what is your first move?
Whatever some type of Mayweather defense move is.
My first move.
Defense. I don't know what the.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
I'm not trying.
And then
I don't know.
That's my heart. I'm gonna have a heart attack. He's gonna be like, "Oh, he's weak." Bah. And I'm gonna be there. Bah.
First move. Play wounded animal.
It's hurt. It's hurt. I'm nothing to this guy now. I'm dead. I'm killing myself. Then, you know, like the classic movie, they will just insert me, black guy. Oh, I faked him out. Now's my chance. I'm gonna get a chair and hit him in the back. Boom.
The black
now
dude on
I'm
this,
stuck up on the wall with the goddamn machete through my stomach. Hey,
we talking about Jason or Mike Myers? Oh,
Mike is with that knife. Yo,
you keep saying that to make me with a
I know. I'm trying to keep it.
Yeah, he stuck motherfuckers on the wall in this one too.
There's something about these people. They like to stick motherfuckers up on walls. They'll put you up there.
There's a black dude, and I was like, I wonder, because I was like, he gonna have to die. I wonder how he's gonna die.
He died third.
Well, I don't remember how. Nah, there's people dying before him.
You know now,
but it was like he was the one that I was with the mouth thing that I was talking. I thought he might have caught it.
Damn, Mike found out he had a damn retainer and shit, and like took the retainer and twisted it and pushed it in, pulled it out, pulled the whole goddamn inside out.
He's a DJ at the.
Oh yeah, he probably turntabled his head and shit.
They did something clever with the 8-track.
But it's only far as you can only. That's why I said like I had to dance around because you can't talk about certain things in today's climate. But before, dog, we was on fire. We talked about everything like straight up. There were no words. I mean, we had the standard like words that people shouldn't say, but everything else was fair game.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about some that's why I say old man strength.
Yeah, just say old man strength.
Because once you go past that, there's another level past that. Yeah. But motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. There's a level past old man strength. Because you don't want to fight no old men. Old men will be like, they'll take your punches, Rocky Balboa, and then come back and slug your ass out. But then there's that goddamn fucking slam you through the wall. That's another level that humans touched.
Mark Brown strength.
I used to fail these people in school.
Okay. All right. So we gonna move on to what we done. We're gonna put the camera on me. Hey, how y'all doing today? So we Halloween was let me just do my final notes on Halloween. Just do it. My final notes on Halloween is just I highly recommend it. Not highly recommend. I recommend it if you like slasher films and want to have a good time. Go check out Halloween. Halloween Ends. That's all I can say. Check it out, y'all. Get these slasher films. Oh, one question before we go. With this Halloween trilogy.
Oh, we about to leave?
No, before we go on to the next thing.
Okay. I'm about to say, I got something more. Y'all thought I was talking about that strength.
All right, so
yeah.
Now that Halloween has ended or whatever, do you think they're going to try to do Friday the 13th and try to make that a trilogy too?
Who?
Because Blumhouse did this. Do you think they're going to try to, like them, Hollywood? You think they're going to try to do...
This is
you think they're going to do Friday the 13th now?
If you can get funds... I feel like nowadays is like, if you can...
Blumhouse do movies on the cheap, and they make
That's
money.
what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, if you can get like a budget for like... Bro, like, we should search it right now. What was the first budget for the first Halloween? Guarantee you that shit is like 80,000. Dog,
what's your point?
Go get George from down the street. You know him with the cousin that we like to talk about. And
so the estimated budget. Damn, what the fuck is that? 1978 estimated budget of 325.
Look at this shit.
325,000.
And then you create a cult classic from.
Yeah, but these I mean, the question, and look, in Halloween Ends budget, estimated budget is $20 million. But that's today's inflation and all that. But still,
see, that's on Peacock and film because they did release it in the movie theater. But bro, $20 million. Yeah. This has nothing on the first at all. It doesn't touch it. I haven't even seen it, but I just know the level of what it did to us.
I enjoy it. In a sense, enjoyed being scared and all that. Enjoyed the first movie than this one. And look, Invisible fucking Man, Blumhouse, $7 million budget, made all the monies. So
I think,
they could do something cheap.
When I look at, because just over on history alone, Exorcist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the budget on that. I don't know anything about that movie, money wise, but I just know that was a crazy movie.
Yeah.
That movie had people leaving the theater.
Oh yeah. Offended as hell too.
I'm not leaving because it's corny. I'm leaving this motherfucker. Like, hey, yo, dog, you ain't gonna do this to me. Like, people did something to them. Like, they felt it was like some David Blaine shit. It was a magic trick. You made me think this chick can spin her head and do all of this crazy stuff. I'm leaving the movie theater, dog. You got my money and I'm leaving.
Mm-hmm.
I still feel we're on that grasp.
You think they're gonna, to answer the question, though,
weird, yeah.
You think they're gonna try to do a trilogy with Friday the 13th next? Or there's a chance, or like Freddy Krueger's movie.
All right, and very quickly, probably, nothing is very quick with me.
Exorcist.
But growing up on the East Coast, the two tops was Jaws and Friday the 13th. I knew not to go to no fucking camp. I knew not to go in no fucking water. Keep me outside. I'm out on the bikes. Motherfuckers might get jumped. Might get my bike stolen. That's the extent of my shit.
Yeah.
I went to a fucking summer camp one time. I joined the environmental camp. My mom signed me up. Hey, yo, dog.
Are we sit?
We ain't got no reason to be out in no goddamn woods, man. I felt that. I felt that at that age. Nowadays, like, I'm really on some, personally, you can search me up. Right now, I'm gonna buy me a goddamn camper, dog. But I got me a bazooka. I got me a 12 gauge. I got all the essentials. And then I got some firewood. I got some, some good brisket. I got some shit. I'm pull up to my little RV camp. And, Jason can pull up too. Fuck this nigga, man. Fuck that. Everybody can pull up, but that's where I'm at now. But back then, dog, you didn't have no reason to be at nobody's camp. Yeah. Being from where I'm from. Being Philadelphia. Come on, man. Jason Voorhees roamed them areas. I don't want no smoke, Jason. I don't want no smoke.
So yes, you think they're going to make a trilogy? Try to make a trilogy out of
I'm not going to answer his question. I'm going to go outside the question.
Oh my god.
No, I think that these stories have limitless results that you can forever portray them. You have a character. This is almost like, it's definitely like how they created Batman, Superman, these heroes, these people, they're always there to save the day. You're going to need these people always to fuck up your day. Yeah. That creates the balance.
I'm saying,
they're going
right
to.
Now, I guess they're recycling the old greats. Like,
it's going to be,
because they had the new Chucky, they had the new Freddy movie that came out, but I guess they didn't do too good, so they didn't keep with that trilogy. Yeah. I don't remember when the last Friday 13th movie came out. That's what I'm curious as if they're probably going to do it.
They didn't.
I guess if you're not going to answer the question, I do think that they're going to try to do another one.
They butchered that though.
Script though.
They butchered Jason, and they did a Jason.
Did they try to redo Jason though? Did they try to
they did a Jason in space. I'm like, hey,
not that.
We ain't even
take it back
yet.
to the basics like they did with this Halloween movie. Like they take it back like to the basics like they did Halloween. I think.
But Halloween, the basics of Halloween was campers. Nobody camps no more like that. I mean, they camp, but they can't. It's like a family thing now. But it's like before
cell phones and all that. They can modernize it.
It's modernized now, but back then it was like, you didn't know your friend that you grew up with. You went on your shit. You might be from whatever, East Coast, West Coast, and then you go on, I want to visit my family that's from the South or the North or the West or the East. You go visit them and you have this crazy experience that you can come back and share. It's so much there that you have that you can just keep going. But nowadays it's like, if I have family in the South and I'm from the Northwest, I'm gonna go on YouTube, dog. I could see. Oh, okay, that's how y'all doing it. Oh, you do the triple nap around sling for the fishing. Oh man, I got that. I'm gonna try it over here. I don't need to go where you at. Back then, you needed to go there. There was no YouTube. There were no videos like that. There was just word of mouth. You might get a phone call from your uncle, and that's one time. You get a call from him in June. You gonna see him the next July. That's so much time. But right now, I could just go on YouTube and be like, "How is it camping in South Carolina?" And you'd be like, I don't need to go there. Or you could be as a parent, I'm not going to send my kids there.
We're getting way off topic here, right?
I'm just going off of the fact of just like,
he has issues with Jason. Friday
I have
13th,
my
going
things.
camping and things like that. I hear so he rather talk about Friday 13th. It seems like you rather talk about Friday 13th than Halloween.
I'm talking about you going somewhere and some crazy ass motherfucker just spawning on you. And then there you have it.
It can happen anywhere. It can happen in parking lots.
Dog.
You can go shopping and come out the movie theater. Come out the movie theater. It happen in the parking lot.
How would you feel if you had kids and you sent them to like go stay with a relative and they going camping?
Yeah, it depends on who the relative is.
Your first drawn out reaction. What's your first drawn out reaction?
Probably depends on the relative and where they're going. Like where y'all going?
They going camping.
Yeah.
Animals
animals is what I was thinking about first. Hope they don't get.
Who?
Hope they don't get bit, or bit up by some shit.
You just hope that you hope. I think naturally
And
as
then
a human, you hope for the
something
best.
racial might be in there later.
You see, hold on, wait, we get too far. I'm just saying, at the first initial thought is you just, hey, I want to send my son or daughter to go experience this because I don't live that life, but I have relatives that live that life.
Right.
That's your first reaction, is you hope that they just go peacefully, go make some knitting fucking something. But
that's
then,
not my first thought. My first thought is the security thing.
Right. So I'm gonna end it off with saying, like, and I'm gonna ask you as well. Like, that's my first reaction. My second reaction is, I hope there's no crazy freaky Jason down here. And then my mind reaction is going off like that.
I hope this person know what the fuck they doing out there, survival wise, because of animals, and then crazy people, which is in my head is just like some racist shit because we in America.
Yeah, but you know,
another thing.
I think that do go into the same thing probably. But I think it's just the second. I just say it as the second. I mean, I hope it's like all for the best. You come back with a good story, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, there's a crazy freako psycho Jason, and your uncle might be that motherfucker. Like, you know, my mind just goes. My mind goes.
So when the next time you going camping?
Talking about that shit, dog.
Everybody,
see, I think
check out Halloween Ends. Let us know in the comment section what you thought about it. You know, when Carl watches it, we're gonna come back. We're doing full spoiler review because I want to know everything in here. I mean, you got to watch the second one, the full thing in its entirety. Then we're gonna break it down. I like to break down the trilogy. We'll probably break down the trilogy because I want to see if any of this shit upsets you too. Because some of it upset me. And we'll see if he's right about Jamie Lee Curtis being
kids don't go camping during the summertime or towards October. Go January. Ain't shit happening. It's snow. Nobody fucking around with the snow. Jason, he's too tired. Michael's too tired. It's too cold.
So check it out. Halloween Ends, right? As I'm watching it, there's a trailer for this lovely movie that was on there that I know you love because I know you love dolls and shit. And this fucking trailer to the movie called Megan came out. I was like, did you see the trailer?
Yeah.
They showed her back, and then like it was like, oh yeah, we got this new AI thing. I was like, it better not be no goddamn doll. Then they circled around to the front of her, and she's like, hi, my name is Megan. I was like, y'all don't get the hell up out of here. That's what get me. I'm looking under the seats, like, hold on. Why are we doing this? You gonna catch one of these AI mugs on the bus one day, just looking at you and shit. Then in the trailer, she doing flips and all types of. I was like, and then she doing like TikTok dances. I was like, oh, this bitch is crazy.
I was waiting for the right cut scene to be like, oh, this is an actual girl. No, this is a fucking robot. Doll, fucking whatever the fuck.
Oh my god. And you saw when he was in the woods with the young boy, and she started running after him on all fours and stuff. I was like, yo,
growing up, dolls was all right. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna take you back if I can remember it.
To the doll.
I just seen something crazy. It was
get her out.
Not Pet Cemetery, but remember that the crazy movie with they had the dolls, they were little.
You talking about Tales in the Hood one?
No, they had their own movie.
They had their own movie.
It was this doll. It had like a fucking spiral head. They were little figurine, like little figurines. Like,
all right. Well, what? You gotta give me a little bit more. You know the stars or anything like that?
Oh, hell no. Nobody's no goddamn star. Just get in this movie, scream, and then you're a star.
Oh, hold on. Is it a horror movie though?
Yeah. It was dolls though, but they were little dolls. They were like Barbie size.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of them.
All right. You gotta break it down though. So what happened?
I know. Either way, like,
I'm trying to.
I mean, you know,
as you talk about it, I'm like,
just knowing it was it was a movie about these little dolls that came alive. They start killing people, blah blah blah. It wasn't on no Chucky shit. Chucky was its own like entity. It was just Chucky. You got Annabelle. You know, these people are these are just them. But this was like somebody had a set of little dolls that just killed motherfuckers.
It's a movie called Dolls, but
no.
So what about is that the one that scarred you for the rest of
it's
for the rest of
in
the movies
there because they're like I said, you had Chucky, which was all I gotta do is remember where Chucky is. But this shit was like this thing was like they had like 10 little people and they would just go around. They all had like little special things that made them like murdery. And you know, one had a little spiral fucking drill head. He drill into you and shit.
That sounds familiar.
God damn, I know you going.
Damn. Man, I wish we was alive so we could be like, all right, people.
If we was alive, I would
people in the
ask
comment
y'all.
section. Yeah.
Somebody know what I'm talking about.
Shit.
At this point, though. At this point right now in this video, somebody knows what I'm talking about. If you from that era, right? Bruh.
I wonder what year it came out. Remember what year it came out? I mean, looking this shit up is this is frightful shit. I don't like these images, man. Look at these images. No.
Look at those foreheads, bro. It's always in the forehead they show you who's crazy or not. If you got a big ass forehead, dog, you doing good in life, good for you, because you just made it past that little credential spot where you was gonna be a little Jeffrey Dahmer.
Okay, so Megan, you planning on watching it? I mean, I feel like I gotta watch it at least just to watch. I gotta see her. Because first of all, she's been killing little kids. I don't know if killing little kids is a thing. I wonder how they're gonna pull that off.
You have to protect her. This shit here, dog.
He's like, Megan, turn off.
I think
she was just
not.
looking at her. I thought we was having a conversation. I'm like,
I think not.
That's what I mean. I always wonder, like in those positions, like, can you be like, oh, all right, now you good, and then like try to befriend it, be like, okay, Megan, never mind, I'm sorry. Y'all good? Y'all go out and play. Then like you go get like a shotgun, any type of materials you might need, and just sneak up on it. Can you sneak attack these things where they see it coming? They know your body language at this point, because this is on some like AI futuristic shit, I guess.
Right.
So if they like, if I'm trying to like play it, it might know that I'm, like, I can tell by your tone that you're not really
check your tone.
that you're not really. I'm like, yeah, oh no, you good? Now just make sure everybody. Just come in the house and try to take her out.
That's AI, bro.
That's I think they'll know, though. That's what I'm saying.
I'll be worried
they would know.
Has to do with AI, I just think Skynet. I'm like, this is it.
Skynet dolls.
That's the part.
We've
reached Skynet. I think she's Skynet.
Friendship has evolved.
It's just like she's not Skynet. Skynet,
they registered. He said she's Skynet.
They show you Skynet is like they still have motherfuckers in the pre-trial era that's like fucking you up. So that's like them MIT. If you ever seen those videos of the MIT robots doing backflips and shit, I'm like, hey, dog, imagine that.
Then they had the one the dude pushed it and he pushed it real hard like.
Dog, they are counting those pushes. You may be testing.
They're like, yeah, we gonna push you back one day, nigga.
They gonna run it by you. Remember this, and they gonna show it on the screen.
And they got the dog ones that was
push you, and you gonna go 1,000 feet that way into a brick wall.
You ever see the episode of Black Mirror? I think it was the black and white one. They had the dog ones.
I only seen that one. That was the only episode I seen.
What are they doing? They're trying to get she's trying to get a teddy bear or something like that for the girl. Oh my gosh, that Black Mirror.
And they have a dog that's like that.
That's exactly what it is. It looked like that thing, but it was
like, it is
all clack 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 clack.
Fucking with these robots, dog.
Yeah.
All you need to do get you a goddamn person that has
Wan and Blumhouse again.
Old man strength. And we just gonna go from there and just like keep it going. Replace him with another old man strength guy.
Keep saying old man strength.
You replace these motherfuckers with a robot, dog. We're gonna be fighting some goddamn robots.
Mm-hmm. But you plan on seeing it?
I'm gonna see it.
Okay.
But when she did that damn cartwheel and all this shit, I'm like, hey, yo, dog. This ain't supposed to be moving like this.
I mean, when she's first walking up in the house,
robotic actions.
She's walking up in the house.
That I can. Oh, your right fist is gonna come. Your left is. I need them, but this motherfucker's
moving all smooth.
We're
she like pushing off the wall, dancing. Why they had her dancing like that? I didn't like that too much.
And then she's just staring at me. Hell,
like that. Just looking while they having a conversation. Yeah. What they gonna do with this? Rated R, I'm sure, right?
And they got this fucking.
What I got?
Creatures in the background staring and shit. These motherfuckers they're gonna attack him. And watch, I'm gonna see him doing one of these live videos. He's gonna see one of them at his neck. And I'm gonna be like, see, I knew that motherfucker should have.
This is Baby Yoda.
Dog. Oh yeah, look. This shit here.
That's a baby. Yeah.
I don't play around with none of these little things. Sitting in my room and
like
shit
a
while
toy.
I'm sitting here sleeping.
He wouldn't give you a high five. No. But he's just sitting there while I'm sleeping.
Staring. They just stare. Their job is to stare. They have a job already. They were designed to stare.
They protected me though. They on my side. They like Megan.
That's what they said.
They like Megan. They on my side.
Hey, when Will Smith,
That's what they said. This shit.
Knew.
Who you talking about? Oh, fucking
iRobot.
iRobot. Will Smith knew.
He knew. I forget his name in that movie, but he knew.
Yeah. I'm ready for Megan though, man. I ain't ready for.
No, she.
I ain't ready for that dance scene. I ain't like that TikTok dance. It made me feel weird. I like why they got like
They gotta add
little girls
for
doing
little
all this like
kids to grasp.
half sexual type moves.
But see,
and
what
stuff.
it was,
Like,
what's weird is that's the way you. It's kind of crazy. Like that's the way you gotta address stuff today. You gotta like make it relevant for your audience. Like nobody was relevant for fucking Chucky. That motherfucker came out of nowhere and just came out of his box and started killing motherfuckers. It was unexpected.
The grown man voice.
Now you creating shit that do TikTok videos, social media. That's gross.
That's what I was saying. Well, see, this is like that's what they would do for like Chucky, but there is you. It's like you can't have. Because taking it back to me asking about if they're gonna, do you think they're gonna redo what do you call it, the trilogy for another doing like a Friday the 13th trilogy?
Yeah.
Like you can't you can't do a Michael Myers type of person without them being like, hey man, that's Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Or you definitely can't do like a Jason or Freddy type person without saying, hey, that's Freddy and Jason.
Yeah.
Like. And I guess that's what made those characters like iconic. Even like any doll that came out after Chucky came out was like, oh, is it a new Chucky movie? Nah, it's its own thing.
This is on. Yeah.
Chucky was like so mainstream. I know there probably was like scary dolls and shit in movies before Chucky, but
Like I don't know, is kids today afraid of dolls? Like is
I'm worried about it. I don't look at that. That's
like
the
I'm
face.
not afraid of them, but I just have that little thing in the back of my head, like.
Think the haunting.
You know, I grew up knowing one of these motherfuckers came alive on somebody and cut their throat open while they was asleep. That's me. What did they do to us? That's what I think of these things. So that's why when I grew up, my little sister had her dolls. I said this before. Turned they motherfucking head around, they all facing the wall. Get the
strong ass turn
out of my head. Get out or get away from me. And then if I'm playing and shit and the ball hit them and they roll around, head turn around, hey yo dog. They going out the window, and that's sorry to say, Mom. I think my sister lost a couple dolls, motherfuckers. I just didn't trust. It was like, all right, I snapped your head, and then I had to put it back because I got yelled at. But I felt you were still staring at me.
Oh, yeah. I put a couple dolls in between the mattresses.
Cut all them ties out.
Between the mattresses and shit.
I did everything but set them motherfuckers on fire. And the one time I did set some on fire, I got in trouble. So All
right. Statute of limitations. No playing.
What are we talking here?
Dolls.
Look at this person.
I mean, they still.
This is too much. I was like.
I'm thinking like, if Annabelle ain't make kids horrified of dolls and shit.
She was straight.
I don't know if this thing going to do that. Some people might be like, oh, I need me a Megan in my life. Because look like Megan was like looking out. Look like these dolls are going after the parents and shit. I don't know what Annabelle did. I didn't, Annabelle's.
I like to keep everything kind of PG. But,
Yeah, go ahead.
These dolls now, or this doll,
yeah,
they're resembling, this crave that, humans have now. They, people that, like, are very into their sexual, whatever the fuck you want to call it, enclave or whatever, their experience that there's people that go buy sex dolls.
Yeah.
$8,000 for a doll that just stand there like this, and you can set them up however you want them.
Yes, I'd be worried about that.
Saying F you, maybe fucking giving you the hand, whatever, and they just doing these dolls, right?
Yeah.
Now we bringing these dolls that we done made up for a sexual experience. Now we are. They're attacking us.
She kind of do resemble like.
She do
like that.
I'm like she's at that. But then when I seen the preview, when she started doing cartwheels and shit, I'm like, oh, it's over. Because now I was just banging you last night. I put you in the closet, and then you coming out doing cartwheels on me.
See, this scene that was in the trailer, and I was like, oh, she doing all these like dances and shit
all
like
of
that.
This
and
stuff,
it's like she was like a
climbing
little
the wall.
girl.
Hey, yo, dog, I ain't pay for that.
ain't pay for that.
You're supposed to sit
There
still.
no extracurricular activities going on
One
with
leg's
the
supposed
dolls
to
and
be stuck
shit.
up. I probably had to get it replaced one time because I went too hard.
But
now you.
Not this doll. You talking like
Not
an
this
older
doll.
version?
Yeah. No.
of-
This doll was out for revenge. Somebody
And it
went
looks
too
too fucking
far
long.
with this doll.
Friendship has evolved and shit.
Hey, when they
look
say
like,
no, no means no.
Just look like what you call them, Black Widow a little bit.
Dog, I'm like, I was trying to see it in
Maybe not. I don't know.
I'm like, it gotta be CGI because that shit is perfect, like on a doll's face.
Yeah,
But the
I was wondering
body
if it's an
movement
actor
was-
inside, and then like they put maybe prosthetics over top of the hands. Maybe it's a
But the
prosthetic.
face though, the face is no way. It's just stiff. It's no movement in the face. It's
That's what I'm
just
saying. Like
blank.
it's maybe a prosthetic. You think no? Damn, I can't zoom in.
Either way, they did a great job to make me have to say, like, you know, to make
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want to
yeah.
run through the how is this? Because when Chucky came out, you didn't think of how this was. It was just let's throw this motherfucker in the fire and get rid of him. What was his chant?
Motherfucker in the fire.
And do Bella, whatever the fuck it was.
What was he? Was he just trying to like rob him or something like that? What was
It
he
was
trying
the
to
guy
do?
that
Oh, he had to sacrifice.
the guy
something, right?
No, the guy. Well, the guy was stealing, and then he like put his body into Chucky.
Yeah, but was he a serial killer?
It's like a robber. Probably was, killer, all the above. And then he got caught.
Yeah.
And do Bella. Man, if you know that shit, dog, fuck you.
I'm trying to see the face. Oh, okay.
This shit look like Team America right here.
Yeah. It's the American, yeah, dude. Shit. I mean, I don't think the eyes and all that. I'm thinking maybe it's a mask on
Gotta
be an
one of
actor.
those, like a
Or you
porcelain
think
mask.
the whole
You can
thing
do
is
a porcelain mask, just so.
You think the whole thing is CGI? Is that
No.
what you're saying? Oh, okay.
But I was saying, like, when she was doing like those cartwheels and all of that, that was clearly human, like.
Yeah.
But the facial expressions didn't change. So yeah, that person probably could have like a little porcelain mask on.
Yeah. Shit. Sorry about that, yo. Oh, this muted.
Trying to play Batman shit.
No. No. I was gonna see if I can find that scene, but no.
And you
He talking about
Bro,
fucking
whenever
Chucky
you
again, man?
like, it was crazy when I found out who the guy that played, Chucky's voice originally. I was like, man, this is awesome, because that guy is like a weird character guy, and he was the same person that was the damn person that did the damn chant, but I never put two and two together.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Look at this.
Nope. Wow.
I don't want no parts. Then you got a little stabby object. Fuck you, man. Supposed to run from. I'm supposed to run from that.
Hey man, if y'all know the movie Carl was talking about with the dolls and the zipper head or whatever, please put that in the comments, man.
Pet Cemetery, but it's not Pet Cemetery.
I know it's not Pet Cemetery.
It's like fucking.
And it's not the killer clowns from outer space, right?
No.
Because there's dolls. You talking about, right?
Yeah, it's dolls. Little
I thought it was that movie 9.
Puppet Master. Get the fuck
God.
out of here.
Puppet. Oh, that what it was? Puppet Master. Puppet Master is a classic. Yeah. All right. Okay.
God
Puppet
damn.
Master makes sense.
Look at this motherfucker here. Yo, fuck every
this
doll in
motherfucker.
your grandparents' house.
Oh.
I didn't want no part. Look at the guy with the little spinny head. Yo, man, fuck you, man. This is what they used to scare us
Yeah,
with.
the spinny head.
You put this
Man, the
portrait
Puppet
up to
Master.
somebody
I remember
today,
Puppet
they'd be
Master,
like,
man.
what the fuck is this? But back then, dog,
Oh, what they do with it though?
These
You
little things
watch
will-
it in context in the movie and shit like that.
these little things will just hop up on your little dresser, dive on your forehead, pierce your brain. The fuck out of here.
Shit. Puppet Master 5? They got a
Master.
bunch of them? Damn. Puppet Master 4?
Nah, well, you just go to the first original. Fuck all these
All new
extras.
toys and all types of new toys. What they selling these motherfuckers? Oh.
Just burn them all.
What the hell was that? Oh, I was like, is that his
Puppet
bad, y'all.
Master.
Oh, they're like, what are you looking at? And you watched this? How old were you when you watched this shit?
Too young. Too young.
That's what scarred you on these fucking
I
dolls.
had a very extensive collection, available to me that wasn't supposed to be. but I snuck. And by the time I watched them, I'm like, now I want all the good shit. But
Man, they got these toys.
Look at this fucker right here.
Who's collecting these mugs? Who's
The
collecting
knife.
these things, man?
that's a little, like a 1-inch blade, but they kill people with that motherfucker. While you sleep.
Why you sleep? Is
What
that what
the-
happened?
what-
They wake you.
I
They used to wake people up with this
you know,
mug,
I-
stamina. and
I
waking them up.
forget so much, but seeing his little hook.
Is it bringing back memories
man.
now? Oh, that's horrific.
Just imagine that. Being
I don't
right
like
next
the
to you.
eyes.
Why you-
Yeah, I don't like the eyes. And
And I don't know if something came out of them eyes or not, but Puppet
Oh,
Master.
see, I can't get like a still because, like you said, you see them. You see, he said they see that nowadays, and then they'll be like, what is that?" But then, like in context, like in the movie,
See, it's like
when they got all the effects going on and the
When-
shadows and darkness and all that.
if
then
you
it's
talk to
some
like
good
an
shit.
Italian fucking, like a Pinocchio, the guy that created Pinocchio, Geppetto, motherfucker that just create all these little toys and shit. If you see one of them in today's society, you'd be like, these little fucking toys. But in the fucking 80s, dog, hey, yo, fuck that guy. He created a lot of these little fucks that terrorize your ass.
Puppet man.
And then you got Jigsaw. Out of all of that, we got Jigsaw.
Look a little he creepy as shit too.
There's a lot of motherfuckers that look like Jigsaw today.
You talking about people?
People, yeah, real life.
What the hell?
Yeah, no, this movie,
He said, "Puppet master, get the fuck out of here."
like it's so many though. Like before, I don't know I don't know if they have anything like, I mean, obviously we have the
Puppet
big
Master
hitters,
5.
what we just talked about. No need to go back into it. Jason, Freddy, Michael, blah blah blah. But then you had all of these little sub people. This fucking Hellraiser, Critters.
Dead silence.
You ever
Critters. I remember Critters. Yeah.
But every time you say critters now, this is like a damn rodent. Nah, motherfucker, it was
little
motherfuckers
black
critters
ball
that
thing,
was a
whatever.
ball that'll chew your ass up. There's always something that'll fuck you up when we was young. It was nothing that was good. It was everything just would fuck you up. You just had to manage to survive.
Everything was just fucking.
Just everything. Critters, Jaws, Mike, Freddy, Jason,
People under the
Tremors.
Stairs. People under the stairs got me too.
People under the fucking
Just that movie because I
stairs.
saw that when I was really fucking young. And people under the stairs, you can't even walk down the steps now.
That's just
I'm just waiting for somebody to stab my ankle
now,
and shit while I'm walking.
That's
down
the
fucking
only
steps.
movie I'll probably say to this day that in today's society I'd be like, these freak ass people over here. 'Cause they were wearing leather strap-ons and all of this shit and just like inviting people, Jeffrey Dahmer type of folks. They just invite you to their house. Here's some milk and cookies, and then fucking slip you a Mickey or something, and then fuck you all up. Now you under the stair.
That came out in '91.
Hell yeah!
I thought that
seen
came
that
out
in
earlier,
90.
shit.
I think I seen that in '93 when I first moved to outside of Philly.
Yeah, that movie.
Look at these people, just your standard couple. They were like law-abiding
Just the
citizens,
leather
and this
joint
was their
though.
uncle. That was them. See, this the type of people I'm talking about. This is that grown man strength type of people. People that you just have in your house. These fuckers probably was collecting his fucking like Social Security, and he was just under the stairs. And they were like, "Look, we'll just keep feeding you people, and you just fuck them up."
You had my man with
Look at this shit here.
That people
have
under
no
the stairs?
chance.
Is that who they was eating? They was eating this dude.
Fuck this movie, man.
Oh god, I don't think I want to show y'all this. It's too graphic.
Very.
We gonna stick back to Megan. I don't
See, look how it goes. It went from that to this. These kids got it. Y'all got it good. I'd rather get chased by y'all.
Oh hell
people.
yeah! I mean, from what was it, Lethal Weapon? One of the movies, like RoboCop, was like PG-13 or some shit. Remember that old acid face melted dude got hit by the car, blown up? I'm like, this is
best
PG-13.
scene of the movie.
So yeah, it's like they're rated R now. That's why I said I was watching when I was watching Halloween. I was like, at one point I was like, is this PG-13? What kind of killing is that? And then that
Everything
dude
is-
with the face, I was like, okay, this can't be PG-13 because that's all
They
all
showed
fucked
it,
up.
but
That's why I was like, is this gonna be rated R?
But see,
Like,
it's different nowadays. You think about like Walking Dead. That introduced people to shit they never seen before. Fucking zombies walking against a metal fence and the metal part snagged the skin and it just ripped it
Oh,
off.
yeah.
That's PG-13.
Make up departments on
That was
point.
rated R when we was growing up. They wasn't trying to show skin getting
What is
peeled off.
TVMA though?
Nah,
Whatever that is.
they try to butter it up. Nigga, this
They try to
skin
eat
just
it.
ripped off. And I watched it. I seen it. I'm gonna go to sleep with that. But see, kids today, this is normal to them.
Desensitized.
This is just. But to us back then, dog,
Video games and stuff.
it would be instances like that where we we went out like on a run with our friends and we saw our friend try to climb some shit and this motherfucker fell.
Oh.
Whole leg opened up and we had to see that. It was not shown on film, but we had that in our head. Today, that's just I've seen it before. I actually know how to heal that for you.
What the
Just
fuck?
grab a tourniquet.
Suture that.
Yeah, no, but back then it was just it was super gory. I wouldn't trade it for anything because lets me,
I mean, something like Puppet Master wasn't PG-13 or nothing like that, though.
No, yes, most of them, some of them were rated R, but I think they had a real fine line
Is Megan
of
gonna be
rated
rated
R.
R? Oh, it's
and
not
PG.
rated yet.
See, that's because they holding it out. It's gonna come out PG-13, guarantee you.
I hope not, man.
It's gonna come out
I mean,
PG-13.
this type of movie, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little.
Why would it be rated R? How? What are they doing to these people?
All the curse
Robotics
words are
engineer.
normal words
So they need
today.
to have to cuss.
Every kid knows everybody got a TikTok.
I mean, the ratings thing you can only do but so much with the cussing.
Yeah.
Unlike the gore, like I don't know how gory it's going to be. She just sitting there breaking necks,
Yeah.
or like she can just kill somebody and it'd be like you don't see it. I was like with some of what happened in Halloween was like some kills and I'm like, well, that wasn't too bad. Like what's going on? But just the straight stabbing. But then they show the guy and the knife going in. I mean, I guess that was different. But at first it was like stab, and I was like, all right, what was that? But that first death in the movie. You know, I was always a death in the movie, and then
they open it up,
and then the music started playing. That very death was fucked up. That boy got balled up. Anyway. Oh, let me see. Robotics engineer at a toy company builds a lifelike doll that begins to take on a life of its own. Oh, that's all y'all going to put? All right. I was just trying to see if they gave us a little bit more information.
Just like Stealth. I watched Stealth again earlier.
The jet? About the jet?
Yeah.
Killer jet? They took that shit to a whole new level. They took Christine to the skies and shit.
And then I was like,
It's Christine,
of course they made,
but in a jet. Now,
looking
you know
at-
that's the pitch for it. It's
Looking back
Christine,
at it, I'm
but in
like,
a jet.
damn, all right, is
Damn,
they
I
had
ain't seen that in a
they had
while.
the
Yeah.
white girl, the white guy,
How did
and black ass Jamie Foxx, and
Mm.
then of course the first instance you had Jamie going against the goddamn robot.
He died?
And the robot was like, bye. And
What he got
Jamie
ejected? That the one he got
fucking-
ejected?
Nah, he fucking crashed
Without
into
the-
the goddamn wall.
Oh, all right. Who got somebody ejected into the fucking when the thing didn't open up though? And he just got ejected right up in. What movie was that? Don't worry about it.
I don't think that
But
was
anyway.
that movie, but I know what
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about. Yeah,
But,
'Cause I thought that was going to happen because I haven't seen it in so long.
Mm.
But it definitely
That's a
that
different-
wasn't it.
But did it hold up?
Hmm?
Did stealth hold up?
Yeah, because like that's the bro. That was what that year. I think that movie came out was like freaking 04 or something.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it was.
Super back. But that's where we're at now. Everything is drone.
Super
everything
back. Damn,
is
2004 is long time
Dog,
ago
yes.
now. Damn, that's crazy. That's a long
Minute
time ago.
ago.
20 years.
Bro, that's a
Shit.
minute ago. But
We old as
that's where
shit.
we at now. It's all about unmanned aircraft.
We old as shit. I ain't gonna say how old. 2000, yeah, 20, yeah, 2005, shit.
Yeah, but that was a dope ass. At the time, I was like, "Oh, this is a sick idea."
Yeah.
And of course they had Jamie Foxx in
I'm
it.
sure they pitched it like that. They said Christine.
But I hated
But in the
that,
sky.
they when they had to learn about the AI jet, they was like, all right, you guys, before you can go on this mission, you got to study the jet. And they showed like the girl, she was like opening a book. She was going through
Opening
all
the
of the
book.
things. The white guy was going through all of the intricals of the fucking jet. And they had Jamie Foxx in the room fucking dancing, fucking doing his thing, not studying at all. I was like, hey, yo, come on. See, that's the crazy part about in today's climate. We look at things
was
like
good.
that versus than we did before. Because back then, that was what we expect. Oh, yeah, I hope Jamie ain't in there. I hope this motherfucker turning up in his little room or whatever. But, yeah, I just, but it definitely, I loved that movie
Do you
at
blame
that
it?
time.
So, you are going to go see it, even though it's about $1.
I'm gonna definitely see this just so I, let's see where they're at with today's.
We're gonna come back and revisit it.
When is it coming out?
Let's see, 2023 doesn't have a release date yet.
Oh damn!
Expected January. So
I'm
months away.
really messed up because I thought this was coming out for this.
3 months away. It's October.
But still, I thought it was like October, Halloween time. Like,
oh, you know it's coming out?
Yeah,
like that, like that. Oh no,
yeah,
no,
that's perfect. How you gonna come out with a damn? They're gonna fucking push that back. How you gonna come out with a scary movie in fucking like March when all of the bangers
January?
come out?
What's that? New Year's?
Isn't that the time frame of the dramas?
Who they gonna be competing with?
That's the dramas. The dramas era is right there.
Because it's near Oscar.
Dramas,
so
and then you got your superheroes. May.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, that's why I started. I just really assumed it was coming out like now.
Have some horror shit to check out in January.
Yeah,
Megan with a 3 as a E. That's how you gotta spell it. Megan with a 3 as a E.
Megan. Fucking Negan. I know what y'all doing.
It's Mathregan.
I know what you're doing. Negan from fucking Walking Dead.
What? I know what you're doing.
Trying to sneak that in. No.
I thought they were trying to make it look like Megan Fox or something. I was like, what they doing? The doll looked like somebody we've seen before. I don't know. It looked like the Olsen twins a little bit. I don't know.
Oh, before all the drugs.
We're not going to do that.
You got to search Jason sleeping bag, man. I need you to see that. I need you to see that for your life.
Jason sleep bag.
To let you know, like I think as I was saying earlier, like going on my first camping trip, I think I peed in my fucking pants that trip anyway. But
for why?
Overall, I don't know. Me back then, I used to just drink.
I thought you meant because you were scared or something.
No. I used to just drink so much. Like I would drink water like I needed it. But I was doing myself a good service because now and today I'm paying for it. So I'm glad that I used to.
What you mean paying for it?
Well, because now when you drink alcohol, you become more dehydrated and shit. So I used to drink the hell out of some water back in the day, though. You couldn't tell me to drink water.
You don't drink water like that?
I probably don't need it, but everybody need it. This nigga right here, dog. There's no reason.
First of all, why he coming there? Why he coming there so strong? Oh man, we gonna get. Hope we gonna get like a copyright strike for this.
It's old 70s.
Nah, they be carrying. Oh, why he come in there like that though? You walk by, whose boots are those? Danny.
Jay, is that you?
Yeah, it's Jay.
Slice.
Right,
this motherfucker was just terrorizing people. Old man strength. Could you imagine an old man strength person coming after you while you trying to have a good night's sleep?
Down, no. Oh, hey, what's up? Let me holler at you real quick. Get your ass up. Why you trying to hide in the bag? Why would you go in the bag to hide? Yeah, you're right. Where would you go? Oh, I just dragging the. Oh my gosh! But they got in there.
This is that person right there.
Oh, the cut.
Why are you doing this?
Oh, dragging. Oh, then her head can't show the fucking head come out.
Yeah.
Just one bag.
Why
what is wrong with him?
Old man strength.
Yo, my man.
You gotta hear the sound though.
Why you doing this to me? Now you trying to get us canceled.
Mute.
All right, I'll mute it till they get there. He said, "Free." They got the fucking. Hold up. All right. Oh. God damn.
Yo.
I'm sorry,
this
y'all.
Is vicious.
I don't know if y'all at home want to see this. Tell the kids to get away from the TV.
Hey, yo.
Hear the music. Ching, 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 ching. Classic. Oh.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the end of you. And then he just looks off to the next.
Who directing these things, man?
Bro.
Fuck this guy.
I'm wondering, back then you had so much, leeway. You could be like, all right, this is where we're going to have you tie the bitch up and hit her against the tree. That was a whole fucking...
Looking at that, that's like, people make those movies nowadays, for student films and shit. I'm like, I want to do that, man. Because somebody's in that bag, and then, they had to cut to him on close-up, and they cut back. You don't know what's in there. They put some animatronic type shit in there. I don't know what they put in there.
They put just a sack or something. We're gonna
slung it up.
Have you... And that probably was... This was fucking premiere movie shooting right here back then.
Oh, that yeah. Oh yeah. With
We're
all
gonna
the
have
rabbits
you
and shit.
sling her against the tree. Do it a couple times if you want.
Slinger against the tree. Dude, we got one shot. No, they only had time for one shot.
We
that
doing
budget.
no,
That budget.
You know, back then they were like,
Nah, they
nigga,
don't
we
film.
They
can't afford that shit.
We gonna see. We want you to do this 5 times. Them niggas wanted to get it right. We needed to get the right sound effect. All of the above. God,
that was fucking.
hell.
What'd you call it? That was like ground hit number 25.
Oh,
Cue it up. Shit.
and that makes the movie right there. If you put that in the trailer, dog, everybody's gonna go see it. Back then,
She tried
nowadays,
to duck back into it. He said, "Nah, hold on."
where
now.
you running to?
No. He just said, "Look,
That's
damn
why-
all this."
That's why I
He
look
could have
at.
just stabbed her. Nah, you gonna throw him
He
against
didn't
the
even.
tree?
Yeah, that's the part. He had the whole machete. Could have just knifed her in the head, but
Motherfucker.
just decided to wrap this burrito up. And fucking,
They just getting creative back in the day because you could do that because you ain't got CGI. Like, look, we gotta get creative with this.
but
Like
it was
fucking,
no other. Like it was nothing before that. They never seen niggas go in the damn forest and search for campers.
Gosh, we do the campers.
God,
We
damn,
can go
the
into the
goddamn campers.
But so Megan, I just want to say,
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out too. We come back and we're gonna do a review.
Oh no,
on it.
yeah, I definitely want to do it.
It's gonna be fucking
I know.
January, but it's gonna be a while. But just the trailer.
January. That's two. What is this? Like
Yeah, like
3
2 months. Yeah, what I'm saying, we'll
2
come
and a
back and do it. It got us in the. It got me watching the trailer. It'll get me in the theater just to see what they do. I was very curious about the rating though. If they get a rated R rating, then I'm gonna wonder what's the rated R for.
It's gonna be some shit that they ain't showing.
It's gonna be some.
She gonna have to peel somebody's head back.
Yeah, which would be dope.
But if she just cartwheeling niggas and shit,
This car with this ninja killing mugs, but
I can do without it.
yeah, it's gonna be funky. It's gonna be funky. You ain't caught up on Atlanta. Speaking of funky, Atlanta. This motherfucker.
I'm about to start writing this motherfucker. Like, hey yo, dog, you gotta tell us you coming out with this shit on HBO. Like, cause they originally, I believe.
What's wrong with it being on FX or Hulu?
I believe when they pitched the show, they pitched it to the top brands, top brass, and they didn't want it. And FX ended up picking up. But as I watched this show, even as you watch the first season, you're like, this shit should have been on HBO. Like, it legitimately should have been there.
You think it got limited or something like that?
I think this show is worth quadruple whatever it's worth. It is. What they gave us on some damn FX, as you get high pitch
On FX?
frustration on FX.
On that shit?
Dog, the invisible car. Come on.
Someone did the invisible car?
That I died, but no, I was just like, see,
Where
this
you at
show.
on the final season?
I watched the episode before the newest one that aired.
The one with they took her kid?
Fucking
I was wanted to ask you if that's the one you saw when she at the studio.
yeah, fucking
So
Tyler Perry.
Donald Glover at the end.
This
Yes!
nigga is just too. That is the
'Cause
show.
I was sitting there, I was wondering, I was like, who are they going to get? Who's playing the dude? I was like, we got to see the dude. I'm thinking in my head.
But I
was like,
knew I
You figured it was
I
going to be
figured
him?
it out because they were shooting at his studios. They just didn't show.
Whose studio?
Tyler Perry Studios down in Georgia.
That was in
Atlanta.
Tyler Perry's studio?
Yeah. You know when he opened up that big ass lot and he named like fucking.
No, I know. I mean,
they just didn't
I
show
thought they were
that.
shooting like up around the corner over there at Universal and
Oh
shit.
yeah, no. That's the actual because when they did their whole opening, you know, and they had the Denzel Washington studio, the Oprah Winfrey, that was there.
That's what it looked like?
That's it. But they just
Okay.
didn't have the names. I think they took the names down.
That shit.
Bro, I just
This
knew.
episode,
I was like,
man. You knew it was going to
this
be
is Tyler
Chowder?
Perry.
No. I mean, not Tyler Perry. Did you know it was going to be Donald Glover playing the guy? I didn't
they
know that.
always gonna have him doing something.
I didn't expect it,
seen
so I was
it.
happily like surprised.
Dog, you just whenever he gets, what do you call that? It's a word for it, but just like just this mysterious, or like
When
the
he
damn
gets-
Michael Jackson episode.
Yeah, that Teddy Perkins or whoever that-
Whoever the fuck that person, I just knew. Oh, you gonna come to my life? I just knew. But then when I seen him,
she threw the grits on him and shit. He was
what
like,
did he say?
"Ah."
I'm used to this.
Oh, like, I'm immune or yeah.
I just
then he
knew.
told the girl he's bleeding. Like, I'm bleeding. You probably need to call the ambulance.
But when every time,
grits
like,
on
you
it.
know, when they were out there and they were like,
Shook grits
you know,
off.
who is that? Tell them, like, like all this, not like I was like, all right, this is Tyler Perry, a Tyler Perry joke.
Well,
on
yeah,
the
I
inside.
assume that.
And-
But
but
look at all the
still.
fucking the billboards with the black shows. With the
Just
name.
took the damn kid. Your kid is
said-
now gonna be in the next scene. I'm like, yo, this shit
But-
wasn't even written for this kid.
She was
Damn
like,
it.
we ain't even. She said, hold on, we wasn't rolling on that one. It's cool, we'll fix it in post. But we weren't even filming. We'll fix it in post. I
Fix
was
it in
like,
post.
What? We
And
ain't
then
even
she was like,
filmed?
how many scenes
did
is she included in? 14. Like, god damn,
They had her kid and shit. That was fucked up.
bruh.
That's fucked up. That was a good episode though, man. Damn, how's this thing gonna end? How they gonna close it up? I want you to see the next one. Damn it, I want to talk to you about that.
Because I remember before you've been staying consistent with them. It's just when I watch,
Yeah.
when I'm like, if I'm out, I don't make it home in time to watch it. And then when I miss it, I'm like, all right, I'll just fit it in my little schedule. But then I like damn, then because I watch like Amazing Race, and I watch some other shit, and I'm like, damn, I gotta like fit it in my little routine.
Yeah.
Whereas you got me up on one, because before you was up on me on the goddamn D'Angelo one. I was like, what the fuck, D'Angelo? But I just knew automatically out of my head, I'm like, this motherfucker is gonna do some crazy shit about D'Angelo, and of course,
Sitting in that damn room waiting all that damn time to meet D'Angelo, and then he.
I want to meet D'Angelo.
Then he's all, what kind of con shit was that? Then he finally gets crawled through this fucking hole. I don't know, which I wouldn't have crawled through him. Then he get in there and some dude is supposed to be D'Angelo. And
I'm like, they can't do this to us, man.
he's
They
like-
brought us all
he
this
let him sing
way.
and shit. He sung for him and stuff. I was like, all
They
right,
brought us all this way just to.
it's commentary. That's what I mean. I'm watching them like once, and then because I know I'm gonna go back and watch it again. And the second watch of this whole final season, I'm gonna pay more attention and be in depth, and I'll probably like come back and like deep dive in on it because it's a lot. Like the show has
it's
so much.
way
that
more.
I know I'm missing. I'm just surface level watching right now. Even with this, that's what. But this last episode, I'm just like surface watching, taking it for what it is. I like, all right. But it's commentary on all types of shit. Well, definitely this episode.
The first damn episode when the
Yeah.
damn air fryer.
Yeah, work
Like
ethic,
everything is like
air fryer.
revolve around like one thing, one subject. The air fryer, fucking D'Angelo, fucking Tyler Perry. I'm like, and they just make it up. And bro, when they were stuck in the damn mall, I'm like, we've all been in that situation. We've all
I think
felt
that's a
that.
psychological commentary type thing.
Oh man, it's way more
Because it was all their exes and shit. Like I dated him, like what the fuck? Damn. Like maybe I think it's something maybe like well, not the deep dive, but like because it had been both of their exes. It's like them about them moving on type of thing. And like maybe other people aren't or haven't moved on or found a way to move on or get out of the box.
Stuck in a goddamn Atlanta goddamn mall.
Yeah, that type of thing.
Man, how
Because
you
it had me thinking when I was like, damn. And I didn't want to think about it too much because, like I said, I'm just trying to watch this first season,
Yeah.
surface level shit. And I was like, because I'm in, California, and like I see certain people that made moves from, hometown and stuff like that, and other people making moves in the hometown, but some people aren't. You know what I mean? And some people's lives are being recycled and stuff like that. I was like, commentary on that and shit. But I want to know what you think about this last episode, of course. That's or the latest episode, not the last one. But this one was good too, man. Because I'm all every time they talk about something with the film industry, I'm like, I wonder if Donald Glover has something to do with the writing as well. But so I had to sign off on a bunch of shit because they took her child and like it's like what? I mean, because if it is Tyler Perry's lot that they shot on,
it is.
What did he pitch to him to be like? Yeah, you can film this on.
He got a hot show. Like, but they all like every one of these characters all are 10 times. They're doing 10 times as much as they were doing when the show first aired. So they're all busy. They're all working.
What's to say about? Because you said that you knew it was gonna be Tyler Perry. What's to say about Tyler Perry? Like, did that shine him in the good?
He's fucking like the Wizard of Oz. He's fucking Tyler Perry. Freaking billionaire. Motherfuckers don't know if he gay or, straight. There's all these questions about him.
I was like,
What did you?
excuse me. It didn't seem like it was painting him in a good light. It seemed like
Yeah,
a
but
negative
that's
thing.
people don't paint. What did they? They didn't paint. What's
Are you
his
saying
name?
that's part of the point?
The wizard
Part
from
of
the
the
Wizard
point?
of Oz. They didn't paint him in a good light until you seen him and he was like, he was fucking all Mickey Mouse and shit on you, like just stuck in that world that he's stuck in. But I was gonna say, what did you feel about
He's like some old super villain. He trying to keep her fucking
remember
shit.
when
She's mine now.
when
Like,
old
goddamn.
girl when she came to wherever they were in Europe and she was there and had the whole fucking
That's
another
so fucking uncomfortable. Man.
dogs.
That fucking last season before this was so uncomfortable, man. I mean, it was. I don't know how they do it. They make me uncomfortable, but I fucking love it. It's like, it's good. And she had that damn brisket, whatever, that bread, that hard ass bread, and just slapped the dude in the leg. With
and
it.
she just follow me.
That's a
me.
fucking anime character right there. All about that damn bread on you, look, it's collecting checks and shit. Look, I need my money.
Paper before he get put in jail, and he like, I don't even know if I want to leave this motherfucker. Like, let me
Oh,
just chill here.
What the fuck?
Europe.
Yeah, that season, that needs a deep dive. Every other the odd episodes or
Searching
whatever.
for the goddamn cell phone. I'm like, hey yo,
That was
man,
much of it.
what are you doing with us, man? Where are you taking us? But I think I was trying to say this earlier. I was saying like every now and then I always get because it was a like recently for the Chicago White Sox, there were like a bunch of people that would go out on a fucking highway and fucking go up to cars and saying, "Hey, we have parking. It's $40. You pay here, and then we guide you to your parking space."
Yeah.
These people were scamming them. They didn't have no damn parking space. They were just taking money from people.
Oh,
So when I heard that, it instantly took me to that episode. I think in season, damn, it could have been one or two.
The parking lot boy.
It was like, the parking lot dude, and he was like, oh, don't worry about that. That's just the smell of hard work. Dog, I died, and I'm still dying from that. This motherfucker, he was like, oh yeah, I just found this from down there. Don't worry. And then they go on about the dinner. He's like, he only got like $6, and then you just see this motherfucker coming in. Hey, Mr. Durr, they're towing your car right now. Like, yo, where do you come? This is like, this is natural comedy, like comedy from experience.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Oh my God, who gonna go outside, find a vest, and start directing people to a parking space? Oh, $10, and they were like, "Oh, we ain't got 10. Well, make it 5."
Now, but she remember she was like, "Is this?" It's like, "Is this legit? Is this real?"
Yeah.
He was like, "What do you say? This is he said it's a vest I found. It's a lightsaber.
Yeah, it's a lightsaber. It's a
lightsaber.
lightsaber. And he's like, "What is that smell?" Oh, don't worry about that. That's just smell of hard work.
Oh,
The smell of hard work. God,
I don't know how to find that scene.
I love that show.
Oh, yeah. Damn it. I wonder how they're gonna
Damn,
close
when
it up.
when they did the
Baguette.
when they went to
Baguette.
the baguette.
Baguette.
When they went to the college and shit, when the cousin hit the bull and shit, I just was thinking about all them. Oh man, I don't want to incriminate myself,
Nope.
but it's definitely over 10 years ago. So is that legit? I don't know.
What
I
is
ain't
going
gonna be
on?
y'all fucking guinea pig. They'd be like, oh, by the statute 673, you were in the markings of. But I just remember in growing up, going by, if you went to a college.
Right.
And you weren't going to that college, you just seen people that fucking had shit you ain't have.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember people, borrowing shit and then running.
What? You're not
I'm
going.
like,
If you ain't
yeah,
going to
man.
talk about him, talk about it.
But
Like,
I'm
running
just
shit. Like, what?
Oh, probably be locked up by tomorrow. So
Yeah,
by the time this airs, this
So
will be a
basically, you
learning
just saying
experience
that.
for y'all.
So basically, you just saying like
The wings,
Atlanta is doing good because they're doing it from experience.
The wings. Atlanta is doing so great because they have people on their staff that like got in these instances,
Yeah.
and I just fuck with them really hard.
That's all I think. I mean, I mean, well, that's how the the best like comedy shows and movies like are from people telling like real
Bro,
experiences,
Martin.
but not shying away from. I was about to bring it
Yeah.
up, but not shying away from what really happens in these circumstances and stuff like that.
What do you think
Even
Tommy's
Seinfeld
job
and
was?
Martin, like Seinfeld writer, like
Yeah.
something happened in their life, they'll jot it down.
Oh yeah, for
like shit
sure.
with Martin, like oh yeah, my homie, homies
this
telling
is
stories.
somebody back door.
They put the joint, like they put it in Martin.
And which has been like the question of all time. What do you think Tommy's job was?
I don't know. I think
Tommy was a drug dealer.
IRS or some shit.
No, he was a drug dealer. And Martin, it'd be times Martin was like, I just watched it too. He was like, remember that time I seen you? Yeah. He was like, yeah, I've been meaning to get down to the bottom of this because when I picked you up, you was at that building and it ain't had no windows in it. And he was like, yeah, it was a white boarded building. He was like, oh, and then Tommy like brushed him off. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. I got transferred. You know the black building across the street.
Yeah.
This nigga was selling drugs the whole like.
You say it was such definite. That's what you think he was. That's what you think he
Tommy was
was.
selling drugs, man.
It makes sense.
It do, but that's
Martin
all
approached
right.
him. You
So,
into that shit,
to
Tommy?
just-
Into that shit?
To just even bring more light to that scene, the fucking getting locked, that right there. This what made me know I was gonna love this show for sure. But it's always been a question about who. Remember in Home Alone.
Yeah. About what the mom
what
do?
the dad did.
Yeah.
This nigga was like, this
They
nigga
got a
live
little
in Chicago.
conspiracy theory on that too.
They said he was the biggest drug dealer of them all.
The biggest drug dealer. Why he all just in the middle of the
Hey,
whole
yo,
conversation?
man, that's
Like, I don't wanna-
Man. Hey, nigga, you gay.
What the? Oh.
Nah.
So you think I'm gay?
Oh.
No, I think you're gay as hell.
Oh, what the hell?
Shut the hell up. Y'all niggas is tripping. I ain't gay. Y'all niggas fuck guys up in here anyway. You gay. That's just it.
What?
You was on the outside fucking booty.
Oh.
He was on the outside.
Then why he
fucking
got?
booty hole.
Why had the woman man all in the middle of it though? Why he got put Ern in the middle?
Bro.
It's stupid. Anyway, all right. Atlanta. The show is gonna keep going. I don't know how they're gonna end it. I don't want them to end it, but they gotta end it because they gotta do something. But
Paperboy
this show,
gonna get
man.
shot.
watch this next episode. So we'll have to wait till the next episode. You see trailer for the next episode?
Nah, see, I try to. That's why I try
I ain't
to
gonna say
like,
no
not
more.
watch it.
But I forget how many episodes it is, but whatever. I'm gonna take what I can get. When it ends, I'm gonna watch the whole fucking thing again.
We gotta pierce. We
probably gonna do like a episode by episode
dog. They
review
all
of this shit.
got mainstream movies. That's what I'm
I
proud
love
of
it,
them.
yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm proud of them because they like
Shit going on right now too. Yeah.
proud of them.
What Paperboy do? He did Money Train, Bullet
the
Train.
Bullet Train, yeah, Money Train.
She was a Joker last. I don't know what she did after that.
The Keith been in every goddamn thing.
Yeah, the most recent one, he was in that on Netflix. The
And this
Netflix
nigga
movies.
childish. He
I
don't
wish
want
that
to do
was
music no more.
shit.
But I just know.
I still listen to his music. But
Oh yeah, he got some. He got some shit up his sleeve, man. He got some shit up his sleeve.
And then speaking of shit up sleeves, no, I'm playing. This ain't speaking of shit up sleeves. But
we got shit up our sleeve.
speaking of shit falling out from your sleeve, what the? Oh, you got some shit up sleeves. Get that, check that out.
And then Man
Said-
Beyond. If they ain't subscribed to it.
Yeah, go ahead and check that out right now. I'm pretty sure we all caught up, but I'm still sure that we behind. You asked me how I felt about the last episode.
God damn.
I seen it. Man. I mean, by the time this airs, I mean, we gonna be already past this one, but it's the scene right here. Game of Thrones. It's not Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
There's look at that head, man. They just keep
They
pulling shit off my man. Stop fucking pulling shit off of him. They got this man down to nothing, man. They just keep everything just keep falling.
He's Tales from the Crypt right now. This nigga.
He done took the piece off. He's like, look, at the dinner, he was like, look, man, look.
And I'm sitting there watching.
And
I'm running out of breath too. I'm like,
damn. Oh yeah. He can't move. If you touch him, he might fall apart. I don't know
He
what's
got
going
it,
on.
bro. See, this is the problem with incest.
He's just so haunting now. Oh,
This
you think
is the
incest
process
guys?
with incest, dog?
You think that's what the
He
issue
looked
is?
around that table and it was just everybody
members.
related.
Yeah.
And then you got your crazy ass, what is it? His son with the one eye.
Oh
who's
yeah,
just,
his son. Yeah. Well, now they matching. Oh, that guy.
just crazy as dog. Your family's fucked, and you about to die. It's probably good. I would want it to go out that way because if I see my family like
I
that,
thought-
hey yo, dog. I don't-
Didn't you think he's about to? I thought he was about to die at that scene when he was looking around the table. I thought he like, this is how. I
See,
wanted
that's
to
why
be.
I hate
They keep
watching-
wanting this motherfucker. They keep making you think he gonna die. He's like,
That's why I hate going on social media whenever Game of Thrones shit airs because people make memes of it, and I kept seeing shit like Viserys fucking. You know, this is Viserys' next episode, or this is him, and I seen some shit, and I was like, and I'm like, oh, this motherfucker gonna die this episode. Oh no, he's not gonna die. He's just gonna come back 10 times more decrepit the next episode. This motherfucker just showed you his
rotten.
whole cheek, the inside of his
God.
mouth through his cheek, and then they said that scene when his crown fell off, it wasn't even supposed to fall off. It was like a mistake, but
that's
they
dope.
just kept running
That's
with
dope because this
That's
thing
it.
got me moved. I was like, man, I'm about to go to tears when he
Oh, yeah.
I was like, you put that shit where it belonged. He knew. I was like,
But
yeah,
see,
right over
I
there.
seen
That
a
shit was
meme
dope,
about
man.
the brother. What's this dude name? See,
Damon?
I don't know these. It's Damon.
Yeah.
Somebody was like, "This is Damon's script," and it was just a blank piece of paper. And they were like, "This motherfucker he don't have no lines. He just reads the room and shit."
Yeah, I mean,
Say it again.
They kept cutting to him like during this scene.
Every
Like, they
time
kept
he's
cutting to him when they
always-
was talking. He's like,
The fucking eyebrow shit, dog. Fucking horns.
you don't have to
He
say
just
much. You don't have to say much.
Banging his fucking niece,
Oh,
married her.
that's what he did. Everybody keeps saying, not everybody. I said it when we were watching it, and other people was saying it like when he swiped that man's head and left the tongue.
Say it again.
It was like he did that old Will Smith to the 10th. It was like,
Keep my wife name.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
you
And
call them,
no,
oh, they bastards now?
That's the meme. I'm glad I watched it because if I didn't watch it, I wouldn't get it. But I keep seeing
Oh,
whenever
to
the
keep your
black
name
bull.
on.
It's just no. It's just they be like this week's episode. It'll be a meme and it shows half the dude head and shit. The
This
picture,
motherfucker, yeah.
it just show half his head. And I'm like, oh,
I
because
said,
he
oh.
fucking sliced the goddamn. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, Damon was like, no, I was like, I thought the guards were gonna group him up. I was like, man, he need to shut up right now, and he didn't shut up. And
Your kids are bastards.
Oh.
And see, back then they really let you know you could be fucking your own goddamn parent, but if you had a damn
Parent.
bastard kid, that is off limits. And
how they don't? You can't fuck your kids though.
they can,
But they
fuck their kids.
Who's
I
on
don't
there
know,
fucking
but
kids?
I'm sure they did.
I'm saying they making the brother and the sister fucking stuff though.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
Yeah, that
yeah.
was
They're-
the son with the eye. Is that their daughter that he's married to?
Who?
The son, his son.
His son.
Yeah, they married to.
He's
is
not
he
married
to
to
his daughter?
nobody.
The one that's out there, the one that was like out there fucking and all that. The one that like he was raped. He had raped the one John in the beginning of the episode, and she had to come in there and give her that abortion juice.
That was the other one.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They brother and sister, though, right? Like he's married to his sister, right?
No.
He not.
No.
Yeah, who this?
That's
Not her.
yeah. Her.
Not her. This girl. Isn't that the daughter?
That's the daughter of Viserys. the
And he's
king.
married to
Nobody's
Viserys'
married to
son,
her.
right?
Nobody's married to her right now.
What? They was at a dinner table
That
sitting together.
last-
yeah,
that
her.
last
That's the same
episode,
girl, right? Aren't they married? That's his wife right there.
No, the last episode they just announced that they're going to marry off one of the boys to her. They're not married right now.
I
No.
thought one of the boys was gonna marry the black girl. And I thought the mom was like, "Is you're not showing respect to your wife?" And then they showed them two sitting at the table. And I
Yeah,
thought
no,
the
they
two of them
announced
were
that
married.
they're going to marry them in the last episode. Yeah, but
Well, anyway,
there is
it's
all
like the
about
brother
to
and
go
sister can
all hell.
get together, but yeah, I don't know. The young boy jumped up, the one-eyed dude. I don't know the son's name.
That dragon, bro, that shit. They were like
She
that
came
dragon
together.
is You know, that's why it's interesting because these dragons are myth, or not myth, but these are like old tales in the show Game of Thrones. But Game of Thrones don't have.
You know, keep bringing it back.
I am because I'm just saying the dragons, like the scale of the dragons. The dragons in Game of Thrones, you watch them grow from
we said
little things to what they became. This show, that dragon that he gained, you had to climb a ladder. That shit, and when they show is just so big, and it's just, you know, the vastness of that dragon, which is like complete dominance. That's why him with one fucking eye, he can talk shit to whoever he wants. Like, I don't give a shit. My dad, and then, you know, I've already like I've watched some animation of the book told, and it's definitely about to be brutal as fuck. Cool. I try not to watch too much or listen to too much, but I just know that
I go
that,
fresh every time. That
dragon is like that's like the best dragon in the whole existence of existence. Like it's 100 battles, blah blah blah. Fucking never lost a battle.
Yeah, we covered all that last time.
Yeah. But I, you know, I'm just saying, just off of enjoyment of the show, because.
So you liking the politics of it and everything now?
I mean, is cool for, and this is pretty much probably how I would explain the other show. It would be like, you know, this show is cool. I can get where they're going, and then bam, it takes off, or bam, something. But these people are the great grandparents of the people of Game of Thrones. So if that shows you any type of time frame,
I don't care.
You don't, but I do, because I'm like, but they just somebody spoke of, they were like, this show they're gonna have to do 4 seasons. You know, they do 4 seasons.
The writer of the book.
Like, so if you gotta do that, dog, you're gonna catch up.
Hopefully, well, what did he say? I think he said he's happy that at least got a second season or something like that, because
then that just
you're gonna have to do 4 seasons in order.
People are gonna, they're gonna. But I'm just like,
people showed up. If it sucked, it wouldn't be doing. It wouldn't be doing good.
This show could suck if it wanted to. But
you think people still show up?
Fuck yeah,
and keep showing up even if it sucks.
Original show want to give you that.
Well, I wouldn't, but you know,
other
people would.
But I'm just saying, like, if you know, whatever show, and you have another show that's off of that show, people are going to give it its due diligence just because that show did great.
If it sucked, people ain't going to show up.
If that first show sucked, this wouldn't be a show, and it would be 1 season.
If this show sucked, it wouldn't have a second season.
I think people will still be interested, because I think at the end of all of it, if you can go and watch this show and it'd be like the last episode of this goes into the first episode of the next, that would be dope as fuck. That's what I'm hoping right now.
Only people who watch Game of Thrones, which is a lot of people, would be watching it if it sucked. That's what you say?
No, yeah, that. But I'm just saying, outside of that, I'm just saying, like, now that, all right, blah, blah, blah. Everybody already watched, a lot of people already watched Game of Thrones. Now we're watching this. But if they can do something that really ties it together to make you be like, oh, House of Dragon last episode ended, and then it, like, literally, if you watch the first episode and it goes boom, and you can watch them through, I would think that would be, they already won. But I'm just saying that would just make it great as fuck for people that already watched the first.
Yeah, you're talking about good stuff. Yeah, I'm saying if this show sucked, no one wants 4 seasons of a sucky show. No one's going to sit through 4 seasons of a sucky show. I'm just saying if it sucks.
No, yeah. No, I know what you're saying, but
I know you're saying the positive side. Of course, if it's good, people are going to
going off of anytime you say anything, it could be bad or whatever about this genre of show, this whatever of show, House of Dragon, Game of Thrones. It was people that were so, like, which is weird. People were so upset about how the previous show ended that all of the when everybody heard that a new one was coming out, you were instantly going. There was so many people that were so pissed off, they were like, they're never gonna watch Game of Thrones again. But when this came out, they were like, I can't wait to see this. So it rejuvenates that whole thing. So if you can redo that for people and make them go from this to back to that, dog, I'm just like thinking about the author guy. He just sitting on a freaking money then right now. It's like, you know, the stories. And he about to come out with a freaking, like, the characters from the old joint, they about to have their own spin-off show.
Oh, yeah. That's where the show goes.
So,
Is he writing books for them too, or not?
But I like how it is because of, like, you know, just in life, period, you know, things are what they are now. But, you know, 60 years ago, Martin Luther King was getting fucking hosed down on that fucking bridge with his damn church shoes. Like, you know, that's time away, but it wasn't that far away. But we still know about it. And some people never read about it or whatever. And then you see it and you're like, oh, shit, this was fucked up. But this show is like how they were in these times. Come on, dog. Death by Dragon.
What the hell?
It just makes it all
Suicide.
interesting. Yeah.
Suicide by Dragon. Shit.
Ugh.
Yeah. So, I mean, the young son stirring shit up, so.
Bro, they definitely.
It's about to be hot. He got out of there just in time. He got out of that dinner just in time. Because, like,
Say it
everybody
again.
happy and shit, and then, yeah. Say it again.
He sliced his eye. I may have lost an eye, but I've gained a dragon. It's pretty much going to go down in history as one of the best lines ever.
Yeah.
But that just goes into play. Where is this coming from? This era, this time frame, these people.
Are you still waiting for it to tie in to?
I mean, I already gave away how the time difference is. I'm not really trying to wait for it to tie in because it's still it's nothing.
It was like
it.
You was waiting for it to happen, and I was
mean,
like, what?
if it do, it's
Doesn't make
really
you-
going. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it do, it's really going to make the viewer who hasn't watched the other go and watch it because you're like, you know, it's a bunch of shit. It's almost like the movie Prey. Prey, you know, the girl, you know, has never been a female fighter. You know, you're a damn gatherer. You know, you gather fruits and berries and shit. No, she was trying to fight. Let this chick fight, and she was nice as fuck at it. That's what that show is about. And they, you know, what I know of this show, that's just how it is. Hillary Clinton never will be a fucking female president. There will never be a female president. And then here you go. You have some chick that come up in there, and boom, here she is. What does she do? Tear shit up or burn it all down?
Have you read any of these books?
No, but I like I said, I watched.
So you don't know if there's
watched.
gonna be a female queen or not?
Oh, I know. But I just, you know, like I said, well, if you watch Game of Thrones, you know.
Well, Game of Thrones and history itself doesn't always tell the truth. Because you know about Christopher Columbus when you were little, but now as you're older, you know about Christopher Columbus a different way, right? So the history doesn't always tell the truth. So there could be a queen.
We see, you see what the end result is.
But I'm saying in this series there could be a queen,
but
a female queen.
So this series, this is just before. Like, just say there's never been a black
president. Is there
president.
a chance that there can be a female queen?
Yeah. What's her name? Rhaenyra or whatever.
Yeah.
But she, you know, she got sons. She got like 3 of them motherfuckers. So she gets by-guarded. Words of Othello. By-guarded and, you know, overthrown. And then, you know, one of her kids becomes king. But just, you know, like a...
Oh, that's the story. You already read it? That's what the story or whatever? Okay. Is that the story from the books or is that the story told in Game of Thrones or something like that?
No, it's both. Game of Thrones is just 200 years that way.
I know what I'm saying.
We're this way, but yeah, you know.
Okay.
Well, that's what makes it all dope as fuck. Because it's like, you know.
I mean, history hasn't been written from Game of Thrones, and we're seeing history, and history can be different from.
Well, in Game of Thrones, history
they speak about something in Game of Thrones, but the history could be different. Just like I was saying, my example was Christopher Columbus.
And you know,
what really happened? We don't know what really happened. Game of Thrones people don't know what really happened in this era.
They do.
I mean, they can change history. Is what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but you can't change.
America
the past is the past. The present you can change.
You can change the past.
So
by
from
about
the
past different.
from the
if
present,
I meet somebody tomorrow, I can tell them I was. You know, I can tell them I was a bunch of different. I was in the Senate. I was a senator at one point in my life.
So I'm just saying.
I was a lawyer. I mean, you can make up shit about your past.
No, I know. But so okay. So when Barack Obama became the first black president, whatever the fuck, you knew prior to that there's never been a black president. Until his ass.
Well, let's go 2,000 years into the future, and someone tells you, there was never a black president, and we don't have any record of it. There's no definitive record that there was a black president.
Bro, me being a military dog, I'm telling you, when I walk through some of these halls that I walk through, and they have all of the figures that's always been the leaders of such and such.
Yeah,
I
but
walk
who
down
made these
walls
figures?
of white folk, and that's them.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
definitely ain't
This-
letting no
this is-
nigga up
there's
in no
no
goddamn
technology
place.
here. There's no
I'm just saying,
technology.
but it's documented. They ain't never let no nigga be up in
The
those
only
places.
document that could say, let's say, Game of Thrones people said there's never been a female queen. Let's say that was it. I don't know if is that what they say on that show.
Yeah.
That there's never been a female queen for on the throne. Let's say they say that. They don't have the technology we have to keep records and all that. People throughout history are doing stuff. People throughout history could be dying and getting killed because they know the truth. Things can be made up.
Yeah,
And
I know where you're going.
The
but-
history. That's what I'm saying. So
I know exactly
I'm
where you're
wondering,
going.
like,
but they do, but the way of life is.
do they have a flashback all the way back to this era to show you that there has never been? You know what I mean?
It's just you know
'Cause
that's what I'm saying. Like when I walk through those halls and they say whatever Trump was the 45th president, they have the pictures of the 44th through the 1st is there, and we know it. There's no changing them niggas or whatever. There's even been people saying that fucking Lincoln is damn half black or whatever. That's one of them things. But there's never been no African American person in that seat prior to him. It's documented on the documents that we know of.
So what are you trying to say? That there could have been?
No, I would never say it could have been. It was slaves before that. It was never gonna make no niggas no goddamn president.
This is a whole different show. Does not have the modern technology we have or the type of research and stuff that we have.
It's all been great. It's all okay. So it's all house based. This whole show is all about it's houses. So just say your last name is your last name. My last name is my last name. I'm up of a house. If it's of importance,
Right.
I'm up there in the talkings of if I'm the king or I'm the warden of
I mean, it's
whatever
all hypothetical
area.
right now. But
No, I know. But I'm just saying, like, if you're of importance, you're put up there. So your family is there. These families been there for thousands of years in this show. So it's already there. There's no niggas in that show.
you haven't seen thousands of years though.
They tell you. They tell you the timeline of who's
Oh,
there.
in Game of Thrones?
Yes, Game of Thrones and the show. These people are only there because of who took over what, and it's
the
always
Game
passed
of Thrones
down.
Time span is thousands of
There's-
years. I thought it was
bro,
only like 10 years time
no,
span of Game
no.
of Thrones.
In
From the
Ga-
time Game
in-
of Thrones starts to it ends is thousands of years
No.
pass by.
No,
How many years pass by?
probably 10 or 15.
Okay.
But you have your timeline of who, because they always, the kids are supposed to know what house, who sits on what house, and
So it's
the-
passed down by just talking.
is passed down from your
talking?
your family, your family.
Yeah.
Their families have been in their positions for hundreds of years,
And nobody's lied throughout the years.
and nobody has changed positions.
Nobody lied or
There's
anything.
no
about these
different
things.
family. It's no different family.
You're saying there's no chance in House of Dragon that there's going to be
The
a queen,
peacocks,
that there's going to be a queen
the
sitting on the throne.
peacocks have been the peacocks for 500 years.
You're saying there's no chance that there's going to be a female on the throne in this show.
It's never been. Just like how it's never been a female president in America's history. That's how it is.
I mean, you're saying that, but we have different types of ways of keeping track of things.
No, yeah.
More
But
than
their way of
what
keeping
they're
track
saying.
is their family. The family don't change. The family is
And
the
family
family.
doesn't lie.
The family does not. Now you can bang your daughter and now you keep it in. That's the whole thing about
I'm
this
just saying,
show.
like,
this
genocide,
show
killing,
is
and
there's
all
no
this going
genocides.
on,
There's
and
no the only
don't know
genocide.
yet.
We
didn't see
do
the show.
know.
We didn't see
We
the
know.
show.
I know.
We didn't see this show yet.
Hey,
that's
you
why I
gotta-
like this show.
You
we
gotta.
didn't see it,
But see,
I
I've seen ahead. I've seen ahead. What you know right now is what you know. In the show, they talk about
There's everybody. Yeah.
the Targaryens are the Targaryens.
200 years is a long time.
The Targaryens are the Targaryens. The Targaryen name never changed.
Okay.
So it's always a Targaryen wherever a
There
Targaryen
could be a
is.
year where there was a female on the thing. She
It's-
could have got killed.
They don't.
Then they
it doesn't.
cover it
They
up.
don't
There's-
go into that.
there's
They
no
don't.
way to be covered up.
You're adding to something that's not.
I'm saying
that's what it is.
what I would like to see on here. Maybe
They
that's
don't.
what
They're
they
not
do
going to do
better.
that.
I know the only way that you're telling me it's not going to do it because you read the books and the book said that it wasn't going to do it. But I'm just saying,
But it's the story though. If the story
Not
is already
just
what
from
it is,
watching Game of Thrones.
it's already what it is. So it's never been.
because then
what-
they retcon that and then people going to get upset.
You're trying to add. You're adding to
I was
what is
going
not.
hypothetical. I'm just saying, like, is there a chance that there could be a queen?
It's
on the
always
throne?
going to be a chance, but it is not. Because everything that is out is already out. They're now just showing you.
Nobody
the-
ever retcon anything. I guess nobody.
You
ever
know,
said that.
you
Like,
talking
all
about words that these people don't even know. They banging their damn brothers and daughters, and the damn king, the damn kid is jerking off
I'm just setting up a
outside to the
scenario.
joint.
Let's set up a
I
scenario.
understand what you're saying,
There's a queen
but
on
I'm
the
just
throne
saying the
for like
story
a
is
year. 1 year, there's a queen on the throne. She gets killed.
there
Because
has
they don't want you on
never
the throne,
been.
and people cover it up, and the family agrees. Let's not ever.
But
talk
that's
about
not in
it
the storyline.
In order to keep it,
The books are already the books. The books are already set.
You've read all the books.
I have not read, but I know that's within the show. It's never been a female. That's what the whole.
And what? And
See,
this,
this is
show-
okay. So listen,
This is-
really, just to try to very simply end it, just to end it.
right. Only if you read the books. And you
The
know from
Game
from the
of
book.
Thrones is about.
That's why I think people would be upset if that happened.
I don't
If
know,
they- if
but
they show that
But
there
see,
was a
there's always going to be two types of people. If the show is based off of a book, it's going to be people that read the book
Yeah.
and people that read the show. The way that they show the characters, like not this show, I haven't seen it yet. They kind of people throw it out there, but when people like dig into like how the Game of Thrones characters should look versus what their characters were, it was
Yeah.
super fucking the midget imp. Little person
Yeah,
was supposed to look all gruesome because he's a little person. He's deformed.
I remember looking at
But
those.
Peter Dinklage is not deformed. The character that plays the imp,
Right.
and that's to that extent. You can only go off of what they already have out. The show is based off the book. The book just shows you that this is the way the world is. Game of Thrones came to be on the journey of the first female to take helm of a kingdom. It's never been that.
Right.
Never in the history of that. That's the whole purpose of Game of Thrones.
Right.
The show that we're watching now is how do we get to this part? Because this girl who becomes the queen or the person on the realm is her family has been run amok. They've been, cast-offs because of all of which we are watching now.
Right.
So up until that point, you have that. And on the other side of that, you got these freaking mythical White Walkers who nobody's seen these people in 2,000 years.
Yeah.
That's the first kind of big number you hear of the show. And obviously, we're only going back 200 years.
Yeah.
So that's in the whole realm of things. We've only know there's never been a female queen or a female running the show. And there's never been White Walkers. It's all myths. Everything's a myth. There
fact that there's
hasn't
never
been a
been a queen is a
dragon.
myth, too.
There hasn't been a dragon in hundreds of years. It's all the show. So that show take off with there never has been. And then now that show is over, we're like, how did it get to that point? Because there were dragons before that, and there were women that were in position.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, there's never been a woman. There's not one woman in that show who's in position to take
Yeah.
the
okay.
throne, right? So I'm just trying to put it this
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that. So
Okay.
you're now watching how did it get to that point? Because something fucked up,
Mm-hmm.
and and all of these fuckers fucking their brothers and sisters that
You didn't close this. You didn't like shut it down. But I mean, I see your strong argument. I understand.
is I'm just stating the
I'm
facts
still
of the
thinking
show.
about my
That's all.
theory and
Yeah.
like what they could
No,
do.
I know,
but
what
it might piss people off if they did do that. If they were
Mhm.
like, all right, so and so is the queen now, because they keep doing like time jumps and they got like,
Oh yeah,
you got what he said was like 4 more seasons. But like if they wrote, I don't the books. I don't know if you know. Did these books come out first? Did the House of Dragon books come out first?
Yeah.
And then
years
like, did
old.
it-
Then the show came out way after.
No, not the show. I'm saying did the House of Dragon written
Already.
before
Already.
Game of Thrones
Yeah.
was written?
It's already the House of Dragons, the Dance of Dragons, and then Game of Thrones.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Alright.
So in those books
And
is how we just watching it portray itself.
okay. And
So
you,
they don't.
You know
you
that
can't
in the
change
books.
up.
You know that in the books, there was not a queen before.
Yeah, that's the show we watching.
Daenerys, what's her name?
Rhaenyra?
No, the one that got the thing at the end of the Game of Thrones. The white haired girl on the Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Old Khaleesi.
Yeah. What's her first? Her name ain't Daenerys.
Well, yeah,
Anyway,
Daenerys.
but-
Daenerys, whatever.
Khaleesi. But yeah, so in the books it said that there was no queen before her.
Yeah.
Or no one that sat on the throne before
Her father was the previous ruler who got killed by Jaime Lannister, who blah, blah, blah.
I don't know how much I believe about the books because you said you didn't read them.
I mean,
But
but
I'll take your word for
is
it.
in this. I can't alter what is already known to the public as far as what Game of
known
Thrones
to the public
go.
from just watching Game of Thrones is not known to the public from who read all these books.
But what does that have to do with the
I'm gonna dig
story?
into that on my own.
I know, but I'm just saying that has nothing to do.
The stories pulled from those books. If in the book it said if they were written like House of Dragon was written first, and there was a queen and she got killed, and like they covered it up. The next book doesn't talk about it. Then Game of Thrones come out and they don't talk about that what happened in that first book.
Mm-hmm.
And then she thinks she's the first one, which she could be because you saying that's what that was like based on and everything. Like people who read that first book, if they saw that there was a queen.
Well, now if you're trying to go book versus show, I'm like, that's different. I watched the entire show. The show is the show. That's all I can really.
If it's just the show and they not even worried about the books and they're not fully and even more think that there could be a queen in this. A female that takes.
Why would you think that?
Because it could be covered up later.
Why would it be covered up?
But I don't think they would do it on maybe a business standpoint because people would get upset.
Mm-hmm.
Like people always get upset.
Fuck
about
people.
Shit,
just you telling the show. Why would you think?
Because it would be it'd be good writing. I think it'd be a pop that. Well, for someone who hasn't seen Game of Thrones, it'd be good writing. Yeah. But if I saw Game of Thrones, if I was a fan, like how certain fans are, and then they was like, Khaleesi was the first, but then you watch the show and you find out someone else in her past or in her whatever timeline was the first female on. Then that would be big for the show. Like, oh shit, damn. So that knocks Khaleesi out of that, and that's when people I think would get upset. But for me, who haven't seen Game of Thrones, I'm like, oh, that's dope.
Well,
because it got covered up, and then like they didn't talk about it, and then they go into like season 2, 3, 4, and then like that whole. That's why I said if it was a female that was. Maybe she maybe she grew
you're looking for something that ain't there. I know that's for sure.
Because we weren't even supposed to get this deep into it.
I know. But
I was talking on a hypothetical.
We're gonna get into the shit until you watch that first.
I was talking on a hypothetical.
Put the first episode on.
I was talking on a hypetical and just asking what would you think of it. But I clearly see
I can see where you
are fans of Game of Thrones would not want that to happen. Just judging off of your response.
I can't say, bro. Literally with this show,
or you said
you have to just take it.
You said it's not going to happen because you know definitively. But then you told me you didn't read the books, and he said, "What the books got to do with the show?" Now that's making me think, well, shit. If the books ain't got nothing to do with the show, anything can happen in this motherfucker.
But I'm just saying, off of the show, what is portrayed is such.
Yeah,
is that.
I know.
That's that.
But
so I'm just saying. Okay, so wait. So on that
note,
People so all right.
Lie
so
about history, man.
Okay, they could. So who was the? Could there be a chance that Barack Obama is the second black president of the United States?
When you say that, we don't have the same type of record keeping that they have. We have different
This
record keeping
crap.
Yeah, hold on. What's the question?
Do you believe that Barack Obama is the second black president of the United States of America?
I don't know. I don't care, to be honest, but I don't know.
But I'm going off of the logic that you're saying. We already the
logic,
facts are
you're
out
making
there.
my point, though.
The facts are out there.
Yeah.
So it's just that you're saying like, what if it could have been somebody prior?
From what I know, he was the first black. Considered the first black.
From what do you?
President.
Because
I know.
From what do you know? Why do you know that he is the? Whatever?
I don't know for definitive. Like no one knows. See, we get into other shit. No
one knows nothing. We're trying to use something that's actual. Just for.
It's only proving my point though, because no one knows 100% anything, right? Like that's what
there's
are
been
we going
40,
to get into that.
There's been 45 presidents, and Barack was 44.
Yeah, because of the documents.
Because of the documents and those white people pictures and where we are in this world.
Right, and we must believe everything we read and see in documents.
So in this world that you know of, do you think that there was a black president prior to him?
Let me ask you: do you think there could have been?
I mean, in my lifetime, what I know, I've seen.
presidents?
Okay, wait.
We talking about presidents and elected people versus
I'm just
families
saying,
and
somebody
lineage and
that
stuff
is
like
in the
that.
lineage, somebody that was in
no
position of a
lineage.
place, and we just know they were in that particular place. So in my life, I've seen Bill Clinton as a president. I've seen
President
George.
and king and queen is two different things.
Talk president. Just these people are in a position. This person was in a position. There's never been Hillary Clinton was going to be the first female. It was never
Not queen from a family and stuff like that, though.
But these are people that are elected into this position.
I'm just
Kings
saying-
and queens are people that are
Right.
born into that position. You're born into it. You have to, like, as far as a king is, you have to be. That's why it's always
It's a
about the
different
king has to have a
time
son,
period, man.
The-
It's a
right?
whole
So the
different
king
thing.
has to have a son.
Can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
Is it easier to cover up there being a black president than there is for this time period? Do you think it's hard for them to cover up something in this time period?
Okay, so I'm gonna go as far as
Is it
this.
difficult to cover
I'm
up
gonna go as
something?
far as
Do you
this.
think they can't cover up shit in
So
this time period? There's no forensic information going
in
on.
Game of
Like that?
Thrones, the Lannisters have a son who's a little person.
Long ass conversation we had.
No.
about these things.
Game of Thrones, he has a son as a little person.
Yeah.
He can't be a heir to the throne because he's disabled. He's not seen as a regular person. So they sweep him to the side. He's just a person.
Yeah.
If they had a black or a girl as the heir, they could off her. They do that all the time in these eras. They will poison you. They will fucking do all of that until the king shows that he is a suitable heir. A suitable heir is always a son. That is how that king shit works. So yeah, they could have been somebody that was in line, but they were not going to be. Come on, we talking about that time frame? Nowadays, they brought up Herschel Walker bullshit. Like, anytime you do something wrong while you running for politics, they will bring up your easiest dirt. Back then, they just off you.
Right.
Quick poison, out of there.
All right.
Next in line.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, like,
So,
as
sounds
far
like
as the
you proved my
show
point.
goes, the show as it is that there has never been a female heir. There's never been a female
I know you keep saying that, but I'm
running
saying,
the show. That's all. That is all. I mean, I'm not. I know
know.
we went deep, but I'm
No.
just saying that in the show as it is,
Yeah.
that is the story. So
And this is House of the Dragon, where there possibly can be. Is all I'm
there
saying.
is Rhaenyra is she is the heir, but she has sons now. You are not the heir no more when you have sons. So the sons become the niggas that's on top.
I know. Look, I ain't saying it's gonna happen. I
Yeah.
just was throwing a hypothetical. And if it did happen, and
Bro,
put it-
trust me,
moved
I
out,
would.
you
I'm
feel me?
look. This show, you learn. See, it's kind of crazy, right? Because the main thing about this whole thing is how deeply I am about this show is because of what Game of Thrones showed me how this show is, how this time frame. Because again, when I first watched that shit, I was like, I'm not nobody from no damn. I don't like no shows about no damn medieval bullshit. Like, it ain't no black people in this show at all. They have like. They probably had like 3 black people in Game of Thrones, dog.
Yeah,
and then this show come out, it's a whole goddamn family of all black people with goddamn. And I'm like, it's cool. I'm
They
gonna
talk,
rock with
do
it.
they talk
Just
about them on Game of Thrones?
fuck no. They just
Just like they don't talk about the queen that got.
I mean, they don't like in this show. They don't say that there's people black. They're just the whatever the family they are.
Yeah.
They don't say, oh, these are black part people of that
No
family.
black people. No.
And then in Game of Thrones, they don't say people with colors or whatever. So I'm just saying, like, as a fan of the show, I'm like, damn, it's kind of fucked up that it ain't no, like, like they just make niggas non-existent. We only existed. We were born and imagined to pick cotton and shit. But
Born in Imagine.
but in the show Game of Thrones, they did have one of these. The black boy, he's real famous. He does a lot of movies. Black boy, African. He was like a pirate of the show. It's like it's 2 black people. They pirates. It's fucked up.
All right.
But I'm just saying that to say whatever the fuck I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
But
anybody can be queen and on the throne.
anybody can right. Anybody can be, but in that show they just let you know that you have to be a son. And the show shows you how they deal with people who like a bastard child, they will call you bastard. Hell, I heard that name fucking probably
Well, I
a
think-
million times in Game of Thrones, and that is a way that they describe people.
I'd be interested to see what would happen if they made somebody, a female sit on the throne. I'd be interested to see how the audience would respond.
But you see how they tripped off of what's her name, Rhaenyra?
Yeah, that's why I think if there was a queen,
They
then
tripped
they would
off
cover
of
it up.
her.
They probably like, well, how I would see it is maybe she get into power. Her husband probably kills anybody that ever know about it, but it'd have to be like some type of genocide thing.
Oh
But
yeah,
there's
they would.
200 years to cover it up or whatever.
Yeah,
But still, and like
But I think,
change
yeah,
history. Like
just
history's
the-
been changed from Columbus times
always.
to now.
But this isn't the
I
show.
was
The
gonna say,
history hasn't been
nowadays,
shown.
And as technology goes forward,
Yeah.
and video cameras, even sometimes video cameras, like people adjusting shit and that. But like, yeah, keeping records and stuff is kind of tough over the years and stuff like that.
They do keep records.
When you
now.
grew up in school, Christopher Columbus
You'll-
discovered America.
See, you'll
Christopher Columbus
understand
discovered America.
that
Indians versus
you'll
Pilgrims, but
you'll
then
understand
you get
how they
older,
keep
no.
records in Game of Thrones. I'll just leave it at that.
Dear God.
Come on, you gotta just accept it. It's Game of Thrones is that's the mecca of it. We're just watching a fucking dream of what the world was prior to Game of Thrones. This is all it is.
You are hardcore. I didn't know you was hardcore.
Bro, it's no other show that really ever made me like. It's so in depth. They show you. It's a fucking the master. What do they call it?
I really wish I could have went in fresh, but you know,
There's no way you could. And look,
I was avoiding it. The
bro,
only time I ever
all
seen
right,
it was with
so
you.
on
and
camera,
Curtis.
right here, right now. When what was that movie called? When Kings of Comedy came out, right? I'm friends with this guy right here, right?
This story. Oh
I'm
my
friends
God.
with this guy.
This story might
These
not make it,
motherfuckers went to the movie theater without me. And I had to go, and they came back with all their little jokes about the movie and all that. And of course, this King is a comedy movie. It's all the jokes, all of that. They came back with all their little smirks and giggles and stuff. I remember this to this day. That probably was this is over 20 years ago. I remember it still. I went to the movie by myself because they already seen it. I didn't want to go back. I didn't want to go with them because they already knew. So I went. I was in that movie theater crying in my seat, cracking the fuck up. I came out of that movie theater. Now I can laugh with their jokes.
Oh.
Now I know all the insides. See, this is just like Game of Thrones. These
You told this story before.
I'm sure, and I'll
and
tell
I
it.
responded
I'm gonna
with,
tell
I
it.
don't care to be involved in the conversations and stuff. I don't care to be talking about Game of
I'm
Thrones
just
ever
saying.
again.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I
that-
guess I might watch it after 4 seasons of this.
Yeah. If you like, I wouldn't like. Come on, I haven't even got on you about if you should watch Sopranos or not. Sopranos is probably my favorite.
You got on
show.
me about it before.
But I just know your level of like acceptance. So I know you will accept Sopranos. I know you will get all of the good jokes,
probably like it.
and I know you will get Game of Thrones. And but I just know Game of Thrones just takes you into this, and it's probably because I never watched
sure how
any
hard
medieval
I'll be fighting
movie,
for it like this.
no bullshit like that before this show. And then
Willow?
now I got. That was a movie. One time,
Okay.
you're done with it. This was like this was a. You talking about 8
Willow about to be
seasons?
dope, too.
Well, it was definitely one of my favorite movies. But I'm just saying, like the way it moved me is the way that I know. Even if it moved me so much, I know that somebody that I know, it will move them minimally, like a fucking good 30% out of 100. Like I know it will move you. I know you will get the jokes. I know you will get the humor. I know you will get the stories. And I just know it's gonna something. You're gonna take something from it. And it's
Yeah.
just sad that we're talking about this now versus like, obviously I was in the military when I fucking watched that first 2 seasons. That was years ago. Now House of Dragon is out. I'm like, okay, I can rock with it because I'm waiting for, this is basically Game of Thrones season 9 for me. This is pretty much what I see it as.
We wasn't talking about Game of Thrones when it came out. Either.
We didn't have those. We didn't
When
have
did you start?
this.
How many seasons was out when you first started watching it?
It was already 2, and when I got back from deployment, the 3rd season came out, so I went straight into boom. So I watched.
Never said a word about it to me.
This was 2012, man.
I'm just saying, if you was that passionate about it, I mean, I swear you could
That
talk to
was-
everybody.
I
about
wasn't.
it.
No. 2012, I watched 2 seasons. That was on. I was on deployment. I watched them like every night when I went to my rack. That was that. Then I came home. 2013. Season 3 was airing, I believe, and then I went through that. But that was like, it Was you watching HBO 2013?
I don't think so.
Either if you were, you were. If you weren't, you weren't. But I was in the midst of like,
I doubt it.
I was going through like a divorce. I was going through all this bullshit that I was dealing with. You know what I mean? My life was completely different. So and then of course I was living in Virginia. You was in freaking California. Like, you know, we wasn't. We were doing so much. So either way, I'm just saying, like,
pour it all out right now.
Up to date.
Yeah, Game of Thrones is the best show that ever been.
That show is the greatest show that moved me that I didn't realize it would move. Because again, I watched the first 15 minutes of that first episode and I was like, this fucking dumbass show. Who the fuck would like tell me to watch this? Like I'm the guy. Like, I turned that shit off with the quickness, dog.
Went back and watched it. You told us 3 times. We're not gonna go to the story again.
I'm gonna tell that 4 times.
No, we're done. House of Dragon. We out.
House of Dragon is a great show. I mean, you know, the main thing about this show though is it's kind of not weird to me, but the time jump, man. And I heard,
I heard people couldn't get used to that.
I'm like, no, we gonna be a Game of Thrones. Like,
I wonder if they'll slow it down in the next 2 seasons.
Somebody said that was the last jump we'll see.
Oh shit.
That's gonna
just
be
months. No, we'll see.
But then again, they got renewed, and this is when did this air? August. September. So September through probably like Christmas time. So then we're looking at next September for season 2. So. You know, but I just the time jump is weird because I'm like,
people going to start watching who haven't seen it going to start watching Game of Thrones during that.
You got to. You're going to be like, what is? I got to fill in this gap. You got the whole show.
I ain't watching it.
I'm gonna pay Nate 2 Twinkies and a fucking couple of grape sodas to watch the first season. We gonna watch the first season. I'm gonna make me watch the first season. No, you gonna get and you know it's gonna be. It's not even okay. You already know how I feel about the show, but I just feel like
I'll give you the first.
Just season. You know, just to tackle that.
After this, I'll give you the first season.
Just to tackle that.
I don't know what that's gonna do. But,
and again, you could be like, man, this dumbass show. Just like I would agree with him. I would be like, I can fuck. But if you give it time,
I never spoke ill of Game.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
I never seen it. Well, I've seen it because y'all. But only ill thing I got to say is I wish y'all didn't spoil all this shit for me. But
it's just a great of a fucking show. That's like you spoiling anything about Batman. You know.
Nah.
How much you like Batman?
I don't want nobody spoil another guy. Don't look around my room. God, shut it off.
How much do I get talked about Batman?
We ain't even talking about Batman. We will next time. But all right, so we're gonna get out of here. We done did like 5 hours of fucking Game of Thrones.
Chop all this up.
House of the Dragon talking shit. Yeah.
That you gotta put that in its own thing just to make it that.
What?
Oh man, the whole Game of Thrones joint.
We always do because it's always like 45 minutes. Anybody try to watch 45 minutes of us argue about this shit?
Somebody
it's a mixed argument. I hope it's people like, yeah. What if they do make it a queen in there? They gonna be pissed off. I know people gonna be pissed off if they have a queen in the House of Dragon. But
would they be pissed?
I don't know. You one of the fans. You seem to be arguing against it very strongly. So I would assume fans.
What if they put a black queen in there?
And they be even angry. America gonna be angry, but that's a whole nother story. Hey, y'all, check it out. Till next time. All right, y'all. Till next time.
What if it's an Asian?
Yeah, that too. We gonna go watch Game of Thrones.
I'm gonna watch Little Mermaid
season 1 and with a couple of sodas. We go watch Little Mermaid.
Just throwing that in there.
Throwing everything.
Black Adam.
Dude, Black Adam. That's what's coming next.
Axel Foley.
Black Adam next week. Damn, should be checking that out. Next week, I'm watching it. I got my tickets already on the 20th.
When we going to this funeral though?
The Black Panther.
Black Panther. That's a funeral. I hope y'all all coming to show your respects. Show your respects.
Damn, that's what they call it.
That's a funeral, dog. We going to a funeral.
Shit.
Gotta wear all what they wearing, all white.
All right. Till next time, y'all. Stay royal. Stay loyal. Peace out.